What you might hear on the Dad Podcast can be considered offensive. We will have explicit content. You have been warned. Proceed with caution.
Titty!
You're listening to the Dad Podcast.
Let's get started.
Fuck those little kids.
Oh my god, I love that. That's good.
She was all into it. Kennedy sent me like 3 different versions of it. Before.
Oh, really? You had to approve the right one before I got the good
she
one?
said like we'll have Pacific content or something like that. I was like that's not correct.
You told her it was the wrong ocean.
Yeah.
Well, she also sent me one, and I was like,
explicit ocean.
that's really good, Kennedy, but you sound like a robot. Can you maybe get happy? Say it with a smile or something?
I feel like that happens to me too, though. Like I'll hear myself like being recorded, and I'm like, you sound so monotone. Like, why do you not sound excited?
We
Do I
talked
sound
about
like
this.
that all the time?
We
No.
talked about this in the. I don't know. The tone is different, but I know like you overanalyze it, like when you listen to yourself recorded. But we
Yeah.
talked about this on the
new golf one, yeah.
Because I read this article that was saying like the way that you hear your voice recorded is actually how it sounds to other people all the time.
That's gotta be true.
Because it
Yeah,
like
I believe
reverberates through your head differently, like just sounds different. And I was like,
That's
sucks.
really weird because I don't like hearing myself
I-
recorded.
I hate
yeah.
my recorded voice, dude. I hate
Well, I
it so
did
much.
sports broadcasting like this past year, and I listened to myself, and I remember when I was like watching the game and talking about it, I was like so excited, and I thought I was like really giving a lot of emotion, and I wasn't.
Did you?
Probably sounded how I sound right
Yeah.
now, so
Yeah, have you ever met yourself?
You're your own worst critic, though.
really, yeah.
You're fucking boring. We know.
So I guess everybody can hear him, but we have Mickey and Rainey back.
Back. The last one didn't air.
Welcome,
Oh,
Spoiler.
the one they were on didn't. You know,
I mean,
the one we actually used the clip from that
That sucks.
for the contest that we didn't win.
I know, I voted for you.
Thank you.
Did you guys get last place or second to last?
I thought we got first. I didn't know about
First
this.
to last?
We got like there was
We
109
told Tyler we
prizes.
got
We got
first.
110.
We won the
Nice.
dildos or whatever.
The dildos.
That's
Not
terrible.
terrible. No,
That's just because we had all of our like moms and dads and uncles and shit vote for us.
didn't help us in the voting.
I know.
I hate our
We
moms
didn't win
and
any
dads.
prizes.
I hate our families. Fucking, they couldn't do enough for us, dude.
Well, you didn't even try, dude. You
We
like have a
always
big
do our
Mexican
best,
family. You
man.
could have got probably 100
Dude,
more
they're
votes. You didn't even
Filipino, and
try.
yeah, I guess that's half Mexican, but
Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah, what's the
same
difference?
shit, I guess. But they're the Mexican that don't speak the Mexican, though. I don't know how to translate that to them.
Oh, we could have got 100 more.
You just open it up and say,
Google,
"Click here."
Google Translator, bro.
I mean, I can say this because I'm one of them, but they're gooks. They're not Mexicans. They're gooks. They don't fucking get it. That's all I'm saying. They would have voted. They don't have iPhones.
They don't need an iPhone. You can
Oh,
vote from
yeah.
a computer. You can vote from a PlayStation. Anything that logs in the internet.
I probably should have hit up some more of my family with a PlayStation. Probably.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't know
don't
about
need to
that.
have an iPhone to vote. Well, you
Oh,
didn't.
hey, it's too late now, buddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So-
Tyler
Well,
doesn't
it's done,
like
it's
to
done.
help us
Can't do it.
spread the word. He doesn't.
I
do
heard that he's
anything.
actually embarrassed.
I believe it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really just here to stir the pot, so.
I think it's because I had to edit out
Sure,
all of his crap.
everyone knows. I'm fucking almost out of here.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm slightly embarrassed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't spread us either.
I would actually like you to edit out my name.
Oh, that's not gonna
It's
happen.
Willie.
Yeah, Willie is
Yeah.
staying on there.
Yeah.
I only go by Willie.
Chodes and Willie.
Yeah.
Willie and
Willie
Chodes.
and
Willie and
Chode,
Chodes, yeah. Close. And then whatever her fucking name was. We didn't
Did she have
one
a different
for her.
name?
Who?
You. We fucking
Yeah,
owl.
what's her-
Oh fuck though. We never did come up with a nickname for
I don't
her.
think so. She was too busy zapping us in the neck while you were
Yep.
coming up with that.
Yeah, that was dirty
No,
too. I don't
that was
fucking-
Mickey. That was
It
not
was
me.
dirty.
Dude, I saw you.
It was
finger
both of you
her
I
guys.
the whole time.
love that shit.
It
I
was
know because
both
you
of
even did it
guys.
when I got the answer right. You still zapped me.
Mhm.
It's because I really
I
just thought
didn't,
you were
but
gonna
when
be
I found
wrong.
out she did, I did too. Because I was like, yeah, this is crazy, right?
Yeah, and I got the center of the universe thing right, and I still got zapped.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
Get
That
over
was
the question.
bullshit.
The question.
That was bullshit.
of
If
our
only they were
universe.
charged, right?
Listen. Okay, I understand
I
the
don't
center
think-
of our universe, but what about? Aren't we also in a universe? Oh, that's a galaxy, I guess.
Yeah.
But okay, what was the
You
question that
honestly
you got
lost
right
me.
then?
Yeah.
Well, no, he said he got a question right, and that's what lost me, I think. What was
Si-
the question?
what's
It
the
was
center
like
of the universe?
center
And
of
like
the universe, and I was
they
like,
had an
God's
answer.
nipple.
there isn't
No,
one.
it was like the sun or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but
'cause that's a
not
galaxy.
right though.
It had
It
an
was like-
answer.
Get it right.
The question was written incorrectly because it was like the center of the solar system.
Oh yeah, all the ones I answered wrong too. They were written incorrectly.
Our problem was we had our boss come up with the questions.
That was the problem. Yeah.
We shouldn't
I
have had
see
her
now.
do the questions or
she
answers.
translated it from like third grade writing for us and
To
messed it
fifth
up.
grade.
We actually thought you two were going to come in here with a cattle prod and just start electrocuting us.
We accidentally
He's like,
left
you want me to
at
get
home,
it?
so
You want me to go grab
It's
it?
in the trunk.
we were gonna take Rainy's car, so we put it in there, and then we ended up taking
Ah.
mine. So next
I didn't
time.
have enough gas, so sorry. I'm poor.
We call it gasolina in this shed.
Oh.
Just
we're doing like waterboarding
government name.
trivia.
sorry. Edit that. We call it gasolina in the studio. Oh,
We're gonna do waterboarding trivia this time instead.
dude. You know what though? Honestly, like it's not a bad idea, but I don't think we're legally
Yes, it
allowed
is.
to do it.
What?
Waterboard.
That is definitely a bad
Even
idea.
if we all consent to it, though, I still think it's super, super illegal.
Why are you gonna tell on us?
No, but we can't air it. Someone else might fucking tell on us, dude.
I don't think
I
that's
have a
right,
question.
dude.
I mean, though, I think
What
it's
is
very-
waterboard?
You
You
put
know
like
what
a
waterboarding
towel
is?
over your face and just pour water
It's
on
what
it.
we do to terrorists. To,
Yeah, it's like a
to
torture.
get
Simulates
secrets out of
drowning,
them.
bro.
Yeah. Oh shit, Rainy.
And it could go right
Let's
past
call her
simulation into
Brainy.
the real
Can
thing.
you, wait, can you like give me a better visual? Like,
Someone got a towel.
No, it's illegal. We can't. It's super illegal. No.
Let's do this. Someone got a towel.
bro,
lean
Johnny's
back.
gonna cut this shit out. Who cares?
Yeah, I think it's a fucking.
If I
I'm
live.
sure I have the word wrong right here, but I think it's a terroristic crime.
You.
Terrorist.
A hate crime is what other people
No.
call it.
No, it's not a hate crime. You can do it to anybody.
Terrorist.
It's the same.
Terroristic. I don't even know if that's a real word.
Terroristic.
I mean, I like it.
I said I'm sure I have it wrong. I bet it's a word.
Let's see.
I bet it's terror like.
Terror like.
Yep. I bet that. I bet.
Okay, are we
I
going
bet
like
the
horror movies
definition
now?
Symbolizes what I just said.
That's the definition of it.
Ish. Symbolizes that. I bet. Let's look it up. Terroristic.
I guess
Did
it
you
is
say
a word
Terrific?
because it says making terroristic threats is a third-degree crime.
Yeah, waterboarding. It's a third-degree fucking crime, guys.
No, making the threat, making
degree crime.
making the threat. So if you said I'm gonna waterboard you,
Schedule
Tyler,
one
I'm gonna
then
fucking
it's a third
waterboard
degree.
you.
Why is a third degree crime even? That makes no sense.
It's like conspiring, dude. Minimum 5 years.
A terroristic threat is like a bomb threat, threatening to kill someone when you're out of jail,
You're threatening to waterboard
threatening the
somebody.
safety of another's family if a debt is not paid.
I'm gonna waterboard your family.
It's like or waterboarding on
I'm gonna
podcast.
waterboard you and your family.
Yeah, give me that $20, bitch. You owe me. Well, yeah, it was all hypothetical. We're all
Oh, gotcha,
even though
gotcha.
waterboarding. We're not
Oh,
doing that, guys. That's crazy.
Then why are you winking?
You really don't know what that is?
I'm not going down.
I
for
just
third
learned right
degree.
now.
But you have never like seen a video of that or anything?
I've tried it.
The more you know.
Yeah.
I have literally
Have
never.
you really?
That's so hot. Wait,
No.
to somebody or like
On yourself.
No, we tried it in high school and
Like someone
it
waterboarded
is
you?
not as cool as you think.
I
Is
bet.
Is
I
it
bet.
pretty? Is it pretty intense?
It's super scary, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Wait,
really
can
Because
you
why
show
did
me
you?
what it looks
You
like?
can die from that.
I don't
Did
think
you guys
so.
ever do like in high school? You did like
No.
the pass out game.
Oh, yeah.
too?
Yeah.
Game where you like
No, that
blew
was
into your
before,
thumb or
after my
something
time.
and you passed out.
I mean, that it was.
There
different
wasn't
for
a lot
me.
to do in Twin Falls, Idaho, is what I'm saying.
I put my head between my legs and then like you have to like
yeah,
and then like jump or
I had
something.
no clue you were in Twin Falls.
Bro, you're that
Yeah.
flexible?
He was trying to suck his own
I
dick.
used to be.
I am from Twin Falls.
I used to be. I grew up.
I'm from Jerome, Wendell. I know. The shitty little towns. Right there. Jerome
Yeah.
is now Mexico.
Wow.
Like y'all got a waterfall.
If you,
That was racist.
I don't care. It is. You go down the main street in Jerome and it's all Mexican shops.
I'm not trying to make everyone feel uncomfortable, but Mickey is Mexican.
Okay,
So-
Mickey.
That's
So
what
Your
he
family
said.
lives in
Actually,
Jerome.
that's
I
my
tried
whole
to
family
say
over
no,
there, so.
Rainy.
So
So
they
it's
bought-
Tyler.
They bought Jerome.
She's
So is
Latinx.
Tyler, dude.
Actually, yeah, Latinx. So.
She's Latinx.
Latinx.
They are Latinx. Yeah. Again.
Yeah. They them.
Oh, this is a hot episode. I love it, dude. This is a good one.
I
Already.
really feel like you probably should not air this.
Mexicans?
Other than for the Irish
I-
people that are listening.
I mean, we have
Whoa.
some Mexican
What about the
listeners.
present Irish
Yeah, it's
people?
my parents.
Me and Dan
I
are
love you
here.
guys.
I'm Irish.
And Rainy.
You're not Irish.
Oh shit. Oh no, dude, you're in the
Not
Clover
you,
Gang.
him.
Rainy's Mexican
That's
too,
not
bro.
Irish.
What
That's
the
Clover
fuck?
Gang, dog.
The
That's
Clover Gang.
What's up, dog? Yeah, dude. I'm fucking Hibiscus Gang or what is that? Say something.
You're Samoan.
make a spice, dog. Let's make an allspice.
No, I want to know more about the waterboarding.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
actually. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah.
I basically ripped
Did
it
you
off
go
as soon as it
first?
started happening.
Did you go first?
No.
You're always the last kind of girl.
No, I went second because I didn't believe them. And then I went through it and I was like,
Did you do the
wow.
pouring on somebody?
Yeah, we were pouring it on each
But
other.
were you doing
Was
it?
it like bottles of water, or did you have a bucket?
Did you just watch?
We all
Okay.
poured.
Oh,
some.
no.
Am I gonna get arrested for this?
Maybe.
Because
Yeah.
I'm
It's a class.
terroristic?
It's a class 3.
You did a terroristic third degree.
You might as well have methamphetamines in your pocket telling the whole fucking police department.
Should we give him the address?
There
Oh,
was
I'll do that.
actually a period in 8th grade where I thought I was being sold marijuana. And I
Oh,
was
no.
tripping nuts on it, and then I smoked weed for the first time, and I talked about how
What was
this
it?
weed was so weak, and I found out that I was
Oregano?
smoking spice.
Nice.
Oh, dude, that shit should have got you way higher than weed, though.
It did.
Yeah, I
It was
bet.
the first time I actually smoked weed, I was like, this weed's fucking weak. Like, oh, you've been doing meth, bro.
Well, it's actually PCP, but whatever. No big deal.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a whole
And
other class,
that's
though.
why I can't remember anything anymore, so.
Fuck yeah. Me too, probably.
I can't believe she tried waterboarding before you.
I'm not admitting to anything, dude. I'm not saying if I've done it or not.
Plead the
You know.
fifth.
I've seen videos of it though,
Wait,
and
have you seen Dave? Fifth, nigga.
I was always like skeptical of it. I'm like, is that really
yeah.
that bad?
No, see, I always thought that too. Like, there's no.
That's what I was
You're
wondering
like,
too.
nah,
Just
hold
pouring
your
water
breath.
on your face.
Hold your breath.
Yeah.
And then once they're done pouring, you just
Take a
breathe.
breath.
But then there's the
No.
waterlogged rag where you just like.
But it's just a
like,
wet
just
rag
I
on your
don't-
face. Like
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't think that we even did it right either because we really just took like a beach towel.
Because you guys were all high on
That's
spice.
probably worse. Yeah, you're
Oh,
yeah.
so
You're high on fake
watch
weed.
yourself.
I think they don't just. Did you just lay it on your face too?
Yeah, we just laid it.
So I
but I'm
think
pretty
they're
sure
holding
when,
it down like
People are
tight.
doing terroristic acts. Of
Activities,
violence.
yeah.
It's probably strapped.
Yeah, you guys are just doing it for
sure.
fun.
Arms, legs, chest, all of it. Neck, head, yeah, all of it. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you're strapped in there for sure.
This is strap on for sure.
Wait, so you didn't do that?
I didn't what?
Strap like anything down?
You know, I wasn't like trying to die.
But like,
the
were
right
people
age of
holding your
13.
arms and shit?
No.
So
It was
you
a
said-
very open, comfortable waterboarding space.
Yeah.
It was
Laying
like,
in the-
hey,
in the
whenever
grass,
you're not
just, you know, a
comfortable
beautiful
with
day.
being waterboarded, we can stop this. This is an open space.
They had
We're
like
understanding.
Enya playing in the background.
We have some crystals if you want to touch them and feel better
Yeah, like
afterwards.
Luke Bryan was in the background. And we're just like,
It's all relaxing.
You're like, this waterboarding music sucks.
someone put on Skrillex so I can really feel it.
God, dude.
That would actually be a pretty intense waterboarding experience. Skrillex.
Wait, though. I mean, if that sounds like it's cool, maybe we should do waterboard trivia, Dan.
You go first, dude.
All right.
Yeah.
But I'm like Rainey though. I'm a
If you
second
get it
kind of
wrong,
gal. I want to go
5
second.
minutes
I
of
don't-
waterboarding.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I imagine they did 13 seconds and it was too much.
Right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was like as soon as you felt comfortable.
But I think Mickey's got to be the first to try it out.
All right. Well, it's gonna be.
She
hard
didn't
to
even
get
know
it
what it
back.
was.
Being honest here, I'm still like super confused on what the visual is. Like, are you laying down? Are
Yeah.
you like?
Yeah.
You're on your back.
Okay, you're laying down for sure.
Can you, Donnie,
Donnie? Will you just take one for the team?
bring one
Yeah,
up?
let's do this.
No,
Okay.
bring one up.
Yeah.
Hey, Google. Broadcast, bring me a towel and a bucket of water.
Oh my God. I'm totally gonna just pee on Tyler's face. Don't
Just
tell
gonna
him.
hit every
Just so
speaker
you know,
in my house.
Mickey, that really might show up.
It might.
It's highly probable that a bucket of water on a towel
one, of my,
shows up.
one of my kids are going to come out like, what are we
They're gonna
doing?
be all frustrated, like.
Dude, Riley's like, oh my God, waterboarding.
Right. He watches enough YouTube. He
We do
probably
this
would
all
know.
the time.
He's like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Can't wait. He's like, me first, me first. Oh, dude, you have to show her though. If she still doesn't get the visual,
I think I understand it a little
I
bit
think
more
she's gonna
now.
see a video and be like, wow, that is kind of hot.
No, I just want to see Donnie go through it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me too, actually.
In the car on the way here, she's like, we're going to talk about waterboarding. I'm looking this shit up.
She's like, Mickey, remember that one time you waterboarded me? It was so hot. Let's tell the guys about it, and then you pretend like you weren't there and you don't know what it is. Us two, we have more to talk about.
Oh my God, that
looks
looks
a lot
so
more gentle,
fucked
though.
up.
That looks very.
Bro, that guy's like upside down.
Yeah. So the water just goes
What's a
right
good
into his
movie,
nose
though, that they
holes.
do waterboarding. There's a couple good movies.
I love that I typed in waterboarding and they bring up a picture of Trump.
because everyone wants to waterboard
It
him
wasn't him. It was
that
George
why?
W.
George
It was
W.
George W.
with a Trump mask.
It does seem like they have him kind of more leaning back than.
That's what I'm saying. Like
flat.
the part where that guy's
Either
backwards,
fucking
like
way, dude.
that's getting in your nose
Yeah.
too. You know.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
what
just
about?
he's-
I mean,
he's
what
not
about
quite
Chinese water
straight.
Fuck
torture?
that,
that's just
dude.
inconvenient.
Chinese water
You
torture.
and your friends were doing that just
Yeah.
for fun?
Have you done that?
No,
Again,
done that
she
either, but-
she was in
That's a
Twin
little
I
curious,
don't have
Falls.
time. I don't have time for that.
In my head, though,
So
I'm like,
it's
no
like-
fucking way.
Most people try other
No
things when they're
way.
curious.
Dude,
She
that's
tried
what I was gonna
waterboarding.
say. Like in California, like everyone was like experimenting with like kissing girls and shit like that. Like that's what we were doing in middle school.
I haven't heard about
And
that.
like,
Let's hear-
and,
Rainey's
and
experimenting
like
with
Rainey
waterboarding.
Rainey was
I haven't heard
fucking
about that.
waterboarding
Wait,
her
what? Like
friends.
what?
Again,
Like,
this
what
is
kind
in
of
Twin
girls,
Falls,
though?
Idaho,
What do you-
so
what do you
it
mean?
makes sense.
Yeah,
Girls, like, what do you mean, girls?
I could tell you've never heard of one before. So if you need me to give you the
Yeah, we need
dictionary
elaboration.
definition, yeah.
Elaboration, please. Terroristic elaboration, if you will.
Yeah, and Twin it was looked down upon to kiss a girl, but if you waterboarded your friends, that was pretty fucking sick.
That was
Right.
That was like
You
the-
like became one of the popular kids.
That bitch waterboarded her
whenever
best
he played
friend.
Never Have I Ever, I was like, never have I ever been waterboarded, and I was like,
Oh
hiya!
god.
She was drinking right away on that
Oh,
one.
that's a good. I mean, that's a good one to start with too, because you don't think you're like, I'm safe.
You're like really gonna get people on that
Yeah.
one, like right away.
Yep.
You're like, I want to know who the fuck I'm hanging out with. I've never been waterboarded. You know what I mean? And some more questions like that.
It definitely leads to more questions because
Let's
like
think of-
people
oh,
raise
You know,
their hand.
dude,
You're
like-
like,
I
think of some
thought
more
that like
crazy ones, Dan.
guys, when we were younger, we tried the stupid shit,
Delta? Is that the Delta?
but I
variant?
never
Nice.
waterboarded my friends.
I've been trying to.
never,
No.
I live for the high. You know what I mean?
never, dude.
I live for the high. Because they're like, oh, I'm sick. And I'm like, oh, I'm sick with it. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
So pass that shit along. What were you guys talking about?
Weird.
No, no.
Nothing. We were listening to you.
Yeah.
They were talking about something I could tell.
Well, if we're gonna talk about like our experiences as children, because I've already been outcasted from this group,
Yeah.
I think that we
This
should all
group?
go around
Oh.
and talk about the first time that we ever got drunk.
I think that your
Oh,
experience
okay.
was awesome. I'm
got-
just disappointed
Yeah.
none of us guys did it.
No, I need to
I've
hear
got a-
about the
I've got a
first time
story
all of
behind
you guys
that.
got drunk.
Yeah, I want to hear
Okay.
everyone's story about how
Okay.
the first time they got
I
drunk.
was 5.
My first. But like, you know what I mean. You know.
No, but I really was
Yeah.
5. You want to call James right now?
Because he's credible.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We've always my family's are big drinkers, so. Like Thanksgiving, my brother got drunk and fought the cat. I had to handcuff my dad and throw
There
him on
we
the couch.
go. There we go,
Like, wait,
bro.
wait,
That's
wait.
what we need.
Like a house cat?
Yes, because he wanted to eat the cat's food.
Look at.
Oh my God! We got a towel and a bucket of water. Holy shit!
I fucking told
Do you know what
dude.
that's for?
I so told you.
We're gonna waterboard Tyler. You know what waterboarding is?
I don't want to try it.
Lay down on the ottoman. I'll try it.
It's too late, bro. You
Yeah.
volunteered. You
I
volunteered,
thought,
dude.
no, Mickey wants to.
I
see
cannot
Donnie do
believe
it.
my son brought out
I
a
knew
bucket
it
of
was
water in
gonna
a
be him.
towel.
Look at him. He's like, who needs to get
You
the
have
fuck
the
out of here
most
now?
dedicated family ever.
Right.
Like my sister would have been like, "Go fuck yourself."
I was expecting a reply back. I didn't.
It's a very
Hey,
specific
wow.
If it was
request,
just
too.
us three, it wouldn't have fucking showed up. I'll tell you that right now. You got the bouncer in the house.
That's
though, you know
funny.
what
Yeah,
I'm
look at
saying?
him. He's just,
It's not
Yeah.
a beach towel though.
Yep.
That's more of a house towel.
yeah, I like the old ratty shower towel.
That's fucking.
It's a good
sick.
call. They probably thought it was a big cleanup or something.
It can't be folded
Yeah,
over.
right.
Yeah.
Tyler's out there. There's
Yeah.
alcohol involved.
What did
He's
you think
gonna
it
mop
was,
the
Riley?
floor.
What did you think it was? Waterboarding?
Do you know what waterboarding is? Here, lay down. We'll show you.
Wait, no, he would be the best candidate. Yeah, well, because he doesn't know what it is, so he's not completely against it. And he'd be like, I don't like this. I don't
That
like
is
this. He'd be like,
definitely
I don't like this. I don't
that
like
is
I feel
definitely
like
a
that
class
seems
3.
worse.
That might be.
It seems worse.
Yeah.
He has his parents' consent though.
That might
He's
be
the
a
best one in the.
that might be a
fucking room.
class 4 terroristic.
Oh, methamphetamines and heroin.
All right. Well, thanks for the towel in the water. Eventually, someone's getting waterboarded tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, if Dylan was here, dude, it would have been happening right
Already
now.
here.
Dylan
As
would
we're
let us
talking.
waterboard him, I guarantee it.
So let's move on now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
You're
wait,
first. You're
that's-
first.
Oh, the stories. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this- moving on from this, this is
Yep.
the best thing that's ever
First
happened.
time you were drunk.
Tyler, I feel like yours is gonna be good.
I hope it's good.
So
It's
if
probably
it's not,
not.
just make some shit up, all right?
Right?
No.
Okay, well, none of, I mean, I don't. Maybe it's good, but the first time I remember getting really drunk, it was the same night I smoked my first cigarette,
Oh,
and same night I smoked out of the bong for the first time.
you did it all.
Yeah,
The
Wow.
holy triage.
I was fucking. 15
He stole his dad's
going
cigarette,
ham.
his dad's bong, his
Yeah.
dad's.
That's all irrelevant though. I've stole before. It wasn't the first time I stole from my dad. Okay, that's all.
It's not the last either. It's gonna happen again.
I stole his bong before, but I was like, I can't do it yet, so I put it back. Shit like that.
Test the water.
But no, we went to a house party. Well, we ended up at a house party, I guess. And it was a house. It was a 1-story house, a 2-bedroom house. There's like 175 people there, and it was out of fucking control. It was bad, bro. And it was right behind my high school. Like it shared a fence with my high school fucking football field and their backyard.
Bro, that's how my high school is kind of.
It was at Centennial.
Oh, I was
That-
in California.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot cooler than Centennial, actually. So. I was going to talk shit, but I'm taking it back. But, and then, so obviously it got raided or whatever. But, like, everyone had the doors locked. But there was, like, 150 people in this house.
Wait, I wasn't listening. Can you start over?
I can't, actually. So you'll catch up when you edit it or whatever. But someone opened the front door for the cops.
Yep.
And right when the front door opened, they kicked the back door in. And they came in the house and fucking got everybody. And the room I happened to be in, I was in the back of the room just chilling. And the cop kicked the door in and just sprayed mace in the whole room.
Seriously?
In the
What
whole
the
fucking
fuck?
room. He just kicked it and went.
That's an overreaction.
Yeah, dude. It was bad. It sucked bad. And then eventually, I don't really remember because I was pretty drunk, but we got like kind of rounded into the garage. And they're pulling us up one by one to give us tickets or whatever and like call our parents.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, and I was back in the corner in the garage too. And I'm like, why doesn't someone just hit the fucking garage door button? I'm like, just touch the button once and like 20, 30 of us
We
will
can be
escape out of
free.
it. Yeah, like a chunk of it. And I'm just like, fucking please, 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 please. And yeah, no one ever did. Then I got called up. Well, by the time they like, this was the shitty part because I was going to be the guy that touched it. I was going to let everyone free. I was going to be the savior, dude.
You have
But-
a hero complex for sure. Huh?
But I was in the back. By the time they like made it to us, they cleared everyone out of the front. So the cops were in the garage. So I didn't like have to walk through the garage inside to see the cops. I don't know, and it was fucking. And that's pretty much it. I got a ticket. It sucked. But the cool part of that story, I thank my dad for this. Bless his heavenly stars or his lucky stars. What do I call it? Bless his lucky stars. My lucky stars. Fuck. But he picked me up at like 4 a.m. He didn't say a fucking word to me. We went home. I went to bed. He didn't wake me up in the morning. He let me wake up on my own volition. And I went upstairs and he like made me foods and he was like, come on, man. He's like, that was pretty stupid, right? And I was like, I didn't call the cops, but I guess so. Being all stubborn. I'm like, yeah, but it wasn't that stupid because I was having fun. But
He's like,
that's
nah.
my story. That
He's like,
fucking sucked, dude.
I'm gonna have to waterboard you now.
No, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that was good. You
I'm gonna
lived
have
up
a
to your
punishment.
expectations.
You know what was sick though? I had to walk to the party, dude, like 3 miles from my house, and I got a free ride home, baby. Good looking out, Dad.
Free ride home.
And a fat ass ticket.
And a
Yeah,
$150 ticket.
I had to do
and-
like community service
Yep.
and pay like $200. And I remember they made me like earn the money to fucking save up and pay
Yep.
it back too. And I was like, God damn it. So yeah, that's my fucking. And I'm like, that's not a good like it should have been a good lesson. But
Yeah.
you see what I took out of it though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like fuck, thanks
You've
for getting me home
grown.
safe, Dad.
You've grown.
I feel like Rainy's waiting. She's like, you guys better have good stories because mine's a blowout.
It is, dude. It probably
That's
is.
not the case. No.
Oh, okay, well then Mick.
Let's hear Dan's.
My story. That's a blowout.
I honestly don't know.
Gay sex. I knew it.
No, it's hard,
It's
hard to
dude.
No, that was the
down.
first time he had gay sex. Was the first time he was drunk.
Oh.
You got that backwards.
Of someone else's volition.
no.
The second
It
time you
was
had gay
way
sex.
before that.
Okay.
No, so honestly, I don't really know the first time I got drunk because we would like my friends and I
Well,
would
that's
have
hard
like
to gauge. Yeah, exactly.
we would have a sleepover and we'd steal beers out of the fridge
you
and then
drank
we'd
a
go
little bit.
fucking run out on the town and fuck shit up and stuff.
Oh,
you
so
know,
you
but
did get drunk.
yeah, well maybe I don't know, Buzz.
Okay,
but
so this was
I
my
know
first
the
time I got like.
the first time.
drunk.
So this is I think probably I could pinpoint the first time I got like drunk. I was
Gay
probably
sex.
15 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler
We
really
had,
wants
like-
gay sex to be involved.
He was 32.
Yeah. And I still actually have a picture somewhere of it.
Yeah.
My buddy
Sorry.
Jamie. I know. He's like, tell me more.
I was like, I knew it. I knew it was leading into this, dude. Your buddy Jamie's 32.
Tell me
You have
more
pictures.
now.
I knew it.
No, I think my buddy Jamie, his parents were out of town for like the weekend, so Jamie's like, dude, we're gonna have a house party. So we got everybody together. It wasn't nearly as big as what you had. It was probably 40 people maybe.
It wasn't my party, dude.
But it was still pretty, it was still pretty good size, dude.
Yeah.
And like some of the girls had older brothers or
but
something
probably
that
good
got
enough
us
size
booze.
to still be a good party.
What's that?
Probably good enough amount of
Oh, it
people.
was legit.
See, the one I was
Yeah.
at, I'm like, this is too many people when I walked in.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Well, we didn't get busted like during the party,
Oh, okay.
but like it was a good mix.
Oh,
like
I like the story already. I
like
know
I said,
there's
it's
a
about-
fucking
probably about 40
cliffhanger.
people, but it was like probably half girls, half guys. And
He's trying to lean out of the gay shit.
no, and like,
Whatever, dude.
but it was a good party, man. And like but I do remember I wore this like stupid ass fucking Hawaiian shirt to the party, so that's in the picture. I look fucking retarded, but no, we did it right, man. We partied down and we like cleaned up the next morning. I remember we all woke up early, we cleaned up, and then Jamie's parents got home like the next day, and they like his dad came in and sat down on the couch, and it was like crunch, like a beer can in the
Yeah,
couch.
She didn't clean
I
up very
knew
well.
it's exactly
Yeah.
what you meant when you said
And
crunch.
then there were beer cans in the hot tub, beer cans on the roof.
And you
So
guys
totally
are
got
like,
busted.
oh, we checked everything.
And Jamie fucking pussed out and told on everybody, and so like all the parents got called.
He
And
couldn't have just fucking lied and got beat, dude.
Yeah.
He's gonna get beat anyways.
It is pretty legit. It's
I mean,
pretty
in my
legit.
house we got beat anyways.
Yep.
Anyways, I just sidebar. What did
Yep.
do you have a nickname for your friend Jamie? Because I've had one friend Jamie that
No.
I can think of Jamie.
But he was kind of a shithead. I
Oh, we
don't
called
really
him
like these
Vajamie.
days.
But Jamie.
Vajamie.
Yeah, Vajamie.
Rainy.
We're
It's to
waiting for
you
the
now.
blowout.
See, I feel like you guys are putting like a lot of pressure.
She's like, I
on
drank a
me.
bottle
Well,
of
after the
NyQuil, passed
waterboarding
out.
story, it better be a good one.
Yeah.
That was intense. I
She's like,
honestly
I was
feel like
23.
maybe I shouldn't have
Yeah.
admitted that now in retrospect. But the first time I got drunk, I was in the 8th grade, and we were getting ready to go into high school. So we're like, oh,
Thanks,
there's
we
going to
know.
be fat bangers in high school, right? So we got to get ready
Wait,
to
whoa,
drink.
time out. Was fat banger slang for something? What does that mean?
It means like a really cool party, you old fucking fuck.
So,
Anyway,
like bangers and
That's
mash.
why I assumed, but I didn't know if it was like.
you seriously, that's
You know what I'm
embarrassing for you.
thinking.
It was bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting ready for these fat bangers with all the haughty 9th grade boys. I'm like
With the
totally,
fat bangers,
I'm totally
yeah, I
gonna
feel ya.
kiss someone if you know what I'm saying. But so we're with our friends and we're like, all right, we got to get our hands on any alcohol we can possibly get. And my friend's dad locally was a flaming alcoholic, so bless you, Mr. Stark. Rest in
Tony?
peace. He's not
Yeah, I
dead.
was-
not dead.
No, his name's not Tony.
Donnie?
I don't remember his name.
It was
Actually, in
probably
retrospect.
Anthony, but
But
they call him
Anthony
Tony.
Stark.
They call him Tony, yeah.
But so he had this
Antonio.
huge
Yeah.
like glass liquor cabinet, okay, and it had like
Mm.
every liquor that
I
you
That was
could
just
possibly
dumb.
in my head
imagine.
right now. You're painting a good picture for me.
Yeah,
I
well,
like
it's got to be descriptive so you can like feel what I felt at the
And I
ripe
am.
age of 13.
Why wasn't the
I'm like,
waterboarding
more-
story more descriptive?
I'm kind of ashamed of it. Honestly, I'm
was for
scared
me.
of the government coming after me
It
for
was
being
for me. I
terroristic.
told her all
So
about
Terroristic.
I like that my terroristic vibes are over. Like I'm very like peaceful.
I love it's a joke, but I was
Until-
not
until-
100% correct. Okay, it's a fun joke, but I
Until
was
this
so
drinking
right.
story ends in the waterboarding.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's not
actually the
funny
first
if you think
time.
back on it. 'Cause, like I was right.
No, but so her parents are upstairs asleep, and we're like, okay, so we just grab like 14 different bottles of alcohol because we have no freaking clue what we're doing.
You probably should have been like, they're gonna notice.
It's like
The most-
Rumplemans. and
14,
It's like
that's a lot.
Wild Turkey, Don
Oh.
Julio, like all of these freaking.
Ooh, the Don Julio is
It's
the
every
first
kind.
thing they're
It's
gonna notice.
every single one. Yeah, and we'll just wait.
That's
oh
a
my
good
God.
thing to drink when you're 13, though.
So we're taking shots, and my friends are like, "Oh my God, this tastes bad." And me being the like 5'10", 200-pound 7th grader trying to prove myself at all times, I was like, "I'll take one shot of every single one of these alcohols."
You're like, bitches.
Yeah. So
Line 'em up.
we counted. I took 14 shots
Jesus.
of straight
That's how she
liquor.
knew 14 bottles.
Right?
I bet.
Whoa.
Listen though, I bet looking back on it, a third of them probably weren't even liquor. They're probably like,
Oh,
Schnapps.
look
schnapps.
here.
Yeah.
Still, that's a
some
lot. That's still a
apple
lot.
pucker and
There-
shit, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's still a lot for like a
Ooh.
small child. that's
You add in
never
all
had
that
liquor.
sweetness into
Oh.
it
This
too.
is a
Yeah.
blowout story though.
Yeah.
This is way better than
I
all
take
of ours.
Yeah.
14 shots, throw up everywhere. Obviously, we're in the
That was my
basement,
next
living
question.
room, vomit everywhere, pass out. My friends.
All your stories
guess-
are pretty hot.
Wait, not
It-
even the next day. It was like that same night.
It was that same night I threw up.
I like
and my
hearing your stories,
friends.
Nick.
I woke
Rainy.
up.
I
I
almost called her
literally
Mickey.
fell asleep next to my puke, like corpsed out, just like bleh, like I can't survive
Chalked out.
this.
You're chalked out.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And my
She's like,
friends, well, they woke up the next morning and And they told me they took like toothbrushes and they were like scrubbing my throw up out of the carpet for hours. Like just like cleaning all of my shit because I took 14 shots my first time ever drinking.
Like, should have tried a
And
vacuum.
That really set the pace for me.
Maybe
That's
you know.
awesome, though. She's like, I know what I'm doing
Congratulations.
now, though.
Yeah,
It was awful.
that was a great story.
Well, it
That's
was bad.
fucking-
Mickey is like, mine happened
Hey.
last year.
Yeah.
You didn't.
He's like, I also took 14 shots of schnapps and puked all over the place.
Nobody got raped, though.
But I mixed
Yeah,
peach
that's the
with
best part
tangerine,
of the
so
Because that was at the end of Donnie's story. I could see it coming. That's why I
What's
kind
that?
of diverted it. You got raped at the end of your story, didn't you?
oh yeah, I was in Glens Ferry. Of course I got
Yeah,
raped.
none of our
Oh my god.
our stories are fucking good. you know
Oh my
what I'm
god,
saying?
wait.
Oh
The
no!
worst part of this is we did
She
not.
got raped?
We didn't.
Right? She heard the word rape and it all came back.
She's like, I didn't even think about it. until
we
just now.
filled all of the liquor with water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All of it, even the
anytime-
darker colored ones.
All of them.
Wow.
Just like the smartest kid you ever met.
Brilliant.
Loved loved
Brilliant.
waterboarding. Couldn't understand alcohol didn't freeze. We were like, doing the damn thing, bro. And we eventually, we got caught. We had to admit to it.
I
for
mean,
sure.
we've all done that though, right? Fill it back with water.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
I feel
think
like you're
well,
the smartest person in
Yeah.
the world.
like the
Oh,
darker
dude,
ones, I
wait,
use
I
like
just
flat
remembered the
Coke. I
first
didn't
time
use
I was
water.
drunk, though.
Like I
That's
used
not the
something
first time
close
I
to
was
the
drunk.
color.
That's smart. We didn't think
Holy
about that.
shit.
We
Yeah.
were hammered, bro.
Well, yeah, I
We
mean,
was like, we got to replace this right now. Like, what's accessible?
let's add water and make it lighter.
I think puke was more accessible than water.
I probably
Oh,
could use my throw
just
up. Who knows what
chunks,
color
like,
it was? I was
floating in
dead.
there.
They're like, this wine is.
She was
fine.
zombied out.
We need a little mesh fucking screen to.
That was her
wine.
first fresh banger.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Huge
Hot,
It's
Huge.
hot
It's
banger.
actually pronounced fat banger.
Fat, god
Um,
damn it!
with
I
a
got the
pH.
F right.
With a, yeah, with a pH.
get the
You
F,
guys are
right?
giving
PH.
off really old vibes right now. I actually feel myself.
I am
aging.
really old?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
is
can
it,
tell.
Is it with a pH though?
No, at the time it was an F.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
pH came into
pH
play
wasn't even
later.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
pH
know, it
wasn't
wasn't
even
there
around.
yet.
I mean, I bet Fat Farm was around way before.
PH was around when I was in high school,
I
so
guarantee it, yeah.
Yeah, but
It
like,
wasn't
no one
cool.
thought that shit was cool.
No.
no, but it was there.
Like it wasn't cool until later, you know? What I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's only 10,
like
10 years
man
later.
20 years later.
It's like man buns.
Jesus.
We never had to hook up with like booze. It was hard to get booze, so we'd like
It was for me
we
too.
would go and we
Oh,
would
serious?
we'd park in the Paul's parking lot
I had to steal it.
and we would wait for like an older Mexican dude to go
Yep,
in
yep.
and
It's-
be like,
dude, 'cause
"Yo, man,
Mexicans
will you
are
buy
bad
us some
fuck.
beer?"
Yeah.
You grew up in Jerome too?
Yeah. There's no Mexicans in Jerome.
You guys are talking shit about my family
All
like I'm
of
not
them.
sitting right here, right now.
Hey, first of all, if you cared, you'd say familia.
To be fair,
So don't
to
try
be fair,
fucking,
to be fair, it was Paul's. So
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking
It was
Paulos.
just- it was
That's all the shop to Paul's.
it was 90% of the clientele, like just by happenstance.
Fucking A them.
Oh shit.
All right, Mickey, you're up.
All right, I want to preface this with like I'm like in
Oh.
high school I was a huge fucking pussy, all
Slut.
right?
Oh,
All right, so it was last year. Okay.
Yeah, no. So with that said, I didn't get drunk until like, my 21st birthday,
Which was
Seriously?
last year?
which was last year. Yes.
Holy shit.
What'd you
No,
just say?
I'm just
What'd
kidding.
you
All right,
just
no,
say?
no, no,
Oh, I'm
Okay,
glad it's
no,
a
but the
joke. I was
first
like,
time I got drunk was my senior year in high school, and it
You
was like,
pointed at Rainey.
Was she involved?
dude, let me.
Did she
fucking talk.
waterboard you until you drank?
Yes.
I was gonna. That was what I was gonna say. I was like, were you guys drunk?
No, okay, so it was my senior year in high school, and I had like just committed to go to school somewhere, and
Where?
my friends,
This is a very important
Let
part
her
of this.
fucking finish like she said to me, dude.
dude, if you
Sorry.
interrupt me one more time, I'm gonna let you
She's
tell
gonna
my story.
say where she went
I
to
will
school.
make up some good
She's
shit.
gonna say where she went to school and who she was with and all like
Okay,
stuff
no,
like that.
So I committed to go to school, and
Where?
at Boise State. Fuck you. And all of my friends were like, dude, like, if you don't get drunk before college, like, you're gonna go to college and everyone's gonna think you like that you're a pussy. And I was like, oh my god.
Sweet ass
Like-
friends though. right?
Like, and so I had this one like guy friend. He was like my ride or die. I'm still like really good
I
friends.
can't
with
wait
him.
for Ruka to grow up.
So I'm still really good friends with him, and he was like pretty hardcore. Like he was like doing some shit that like high schoolers probably shouldn't be doing.
Heard that.
Yeah, you know. So he was like, Mick, like you have to get drunk before you go to school. Like you're gonna go to school and they're gonna drug you. And I was like, holy fuck! Like if they drug me, I'm fucked, bro.
I know where this is
God,
going.
dude.
I know
So-
where this is
Damn.
going.
So
This guy.
I
So
already
he's
have
like-
this story
so
figured
he
out.
was like, yeah, you gotta stop being a pussy. And I'm like, okay, I'll get drunk tonight then. And he was like, okay, perfect. Like my mom's going out of town.
Oh no, I know exactly where
He's
this is going.
he's like, my mom's going out of town, so like, I want you
My house was
to bring,
perfect.
I want you to bring yourself and your hot friend,
Yeah.
And
I know where this story's going now.
he's
I
like,
knew 10 steps
and
ago,
I'm
bro."
gonna bring like.
Like a bunch of dudes.
It ended
Like
in
a-
an orgy, is what she's getting at.
Oh yeah, right. We knew where this is going.
No, dude, this is like it. So
He's
no,
like,
it
I
ends-
know.
Not even what
No,
I
bro,
thought.
it ends in such a fucking shit.
Was
show.
he
It's
25?
I was like, we were all making rape jokes, and now
No,
Mickey has
we
to
were
tell
like
her
we were like
story.
17, I think. So he's like, okay, like I want you to bring you and your hot friend Alyssa, and I'm like, all right.
That's a
I'm
red
gonna,
flag
I'm gonna
right
convince
there.
Alyssa.
Right?
Yeah.
I
Bring
was
your
like,
hot friend, and you're
yeah.
getting drunk.
So I'm like, I'm gonna convince.
Seems like a
Alyssa to
safe
come.
area.
No, you can trust this guy. Like he's a good guy.
Sounds like
right
it.
now on paper,
Now,
he
well, I
sounds.
trust him now, but I
Yeah,
like
no.
then though, I don't know.
No, at the end.
During this story,
no,
he
guys,
can.
He's a good guy.
guys, at the end of this story, you're gonna be like, I love him. So
We'll see. I don't love many men.
He lies. He loves them all.
Preach. So I'm like,
sorry, spit it out.
so we go to his house. Me and Alyssa. I convince her to come, obviously.
Oh, we have an Alyssa in the picture now.
So Alyssa's in the
Alyssa's the
picture.
hot
So
friend.
now I'm like, we're hanging out
Milano.
with Jake, and we're hanging out with Jacob. Okay, bro.
Calm down, bro.
It was Donnie's joke.
So we go downstairs and he's like, okay, like we need to take shots, and I'm like, all right, like shots, whatever. And he's like, they taste really bad. Like they're talking to me like I'm like a 5-year-old taking shots. I'm like, okay, like whatever, let's do it.
It's gonna taste really
and
bad.
so this motherfucker
She
gives
loves
me
it.
like 6 shots of what's the cinnamon one? Fireball.
Firewater.
Yes,
oh.
Fireball. Gives me a
No,
fuck ton of
ball,
Fireball
not
shots.
water.
No, it's firewater.
So I'm
No,
taking
it's
Fireball
Fireball.
shots. I'm like, this shit tastes not that bad. It tastes kind of like hot chocolate a little bit. Like I'm like, this is not what I thought alcohol was gonna taste like. And
Like spicy.
then we go on to Malibu. And somewhere in the mix of all of this, Jake and Alyssa go upstairs. He's probably getting his pee-pee
There's a
touched,
Jake
you
in
know?
play now. There's a Jake
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. No,
All
Jake.
right.
So Jake's my friend from the beginning.
Jake,
Jake's getting
Alyssa,
his
and
pee-pee
Mickey.
touched upstairs, okay?
Yep.
And he's a good guy? No, I'm just kidding.
Bro,
He wingmanned
the-
you.
How old's
He
Alyssa?
wingmanned you.
At this point, how old is Alyssa?
Oh yeah, was it Alyssa that was?
No, so Alyssa's
Doing-
an even bigger pussier than me. An
Okay.
even bigger pussier.
Yeah, we can
Pussier.
tell.
New word, love it.
She's a
Nice.
bigger pussy than I am. So she was like, okay,
We'll
like
let that one slide.
I'm having a stroke. So if you guys can chill the fuck out. No, so Alyssa's a bigger pussy. I almost said pussier again.
Do it. Do it. It's a new word. We're using it.
And she wasn't even drunk the whole time. So she took like 2 shots. Went upstairs, still touched his pee-pee. No excuses, okay?
She liked
And-
it.
Yeah, no, it was
Yep.
fine.
Yep.
And I'm like downstairs with this other guy. So there's Jake and Jacob. I'm downstairs with Jacob, okay?
It's another
I'm
red flag
fucking
in the
hammered,
story.
but
Jake
he's
and
like
Jacob?
worse than I am at this point. So he's like walking to the bathroom and he throws up on the way to the bathroom.
He's like, I'm still good.
And
I'm
I
still
like
getting it.
start cleaning up his throw up.
Why?
And
Bad
Jake,
move.
I have no idea why, bro.
Okay.
So Jake walks
No.
downstairs and he's like,
You're gonna be a good mom someday.
Mickey, what are you doing? And I was like, there's throw up everywhere. Your mom's going to catch us and she's going to tell my mom. And he was like, oh my God, are you cleaning up throw up with your bare hands?
Ugh.
Oh.
Yes. Like, is that not disgusting?
Oh, that brings up another story.
And
Ooh.
anyways, so he blacks out, sleeps on the couch. And then Jake and Alyssa come back downstairs. We keep taking more shots. And I'm already like 10 shots ahead of them at this point.
Damn.
So I black out. Alyssa's older brother comes to pick her up. So
After
now it's
cleaning
just me
puke.
and Jake, which like Jake and I are best friends.
Which Jake?
Yeah.
Not Jacob. Soft Jake, not
Okay,
hard
cool.
Jake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacob's like government Jacob. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Wait, from the story you're telling me,
Soft
though,
Jake.
Jake was the
He's
hard
soft.
Jake. And
Jake
Jacob
was
the soft
actually the
one.
hard Jake the whole time.
There were two-
Jacob
there were two
was the
Jakes.
soft one.
Jake's the soft guy.
So okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I got
So,
it.
Two Jakes.
I figured it out.
So Jake's like, all right, he's leaving to the lake in the morning the next day, and he was like, Mickey, you cannot stay the night here. You have to go home because I'm leaving to the lake at 6 a.m.
Dirty move.
And I'm like, not responsive because I'm blacked out, so I don't even know what the fuck I said. And he gets me in his car, drives me to my house, and he's like, all right, do you have a house key? And this is all like, this is what he's telling me.
I
I don't
like
have
him.
any like, I have no
I like him.
fucking. Yeah, I told you would.
I don't love him though.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
so
Finish,
he's like,
maybe I will.
so
I
he's
him, though.
like, all right, Mick, we got to get you into your house. Like, where's your house key at? And I
I
was like,
love him.
I don't have a house key. And I
love
start
him.
crying, obviously. He's like, what do you mean you don't have a fucking house key? And I was like, I don't have one. So we're literally in the front of my house. It's 1:00 in the morning. My parents are asleep. My sister's asleep. And he's like, all right, like move. And I'm standing on top of the doormat. And he opens the doormat and there's a house key under there that my parents had left for me.
Shit.
And
You
he
should know about
so
that.
so he like bro.
She was drunk, okay?
So
she
he
cleaned another man's puke with her hands.
I have so
so he unlocks the door
This is your home, don't
and
you wanna go
he gets
home?
me into my house and I'm like I guess I start gagging as I'm walking through the hallway. So he puts his hand over my mouth and he's like, "You better shut the fuck up because of your parents."
I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, no
He's like,
shit.
Love him now.
He's like, "You better shut the fuck up because if your parents catch me sneaking you into your house, like they're gonna kill both of us."
Fuck yeah, dude.
So I'm like crying while he's holding my mouth
And
so
nose.
that I
You're
don't throw
Mexican.
up. So I'm so I'm crying and I don't know, like my parents were pretty light sleepers growing up. So none of this story made sense to me
Like
later
I
on.
said.
It honestly could have been a whole lie, but it sounds good and here I am. So he's gets me into my room and he's like, "All right, like you need to go to sleep." And I'm like still crying at this point.
Did you wake
He's
up
like,
in different clothing?
No, I was in my jeans. In my jeans, in my sweatshirt.
They were on
He's
backwards.
like, they
though.
were a
They
different
were on
jeans.
backwards.
And
Never
he
unzipped my butt.
actually he changed my shirt because I had thrown up on my shirt. Still had my bra on though,
That's
good
fine.
guy.
Even
Okay?
if the bra was off, that's okay.
Yeah. And I had throw up on my
Fine.
shirt, and then he tucks, so he
Nowadays
folds.
standards, that's cool.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying too. I'm giving the guy props. So he rolls my shirt into like a ball, and he puts
Oh,
it
no.
under my pillow so
Okay,
that like
okay.
my parents don't see it on the ground. And he gets out of my house, and I wake up in the morning,
Drunk
and I
thoughts.
obviously have like no idea what the fuck's going on, and I'm like, oh my god, like I was fucking hammered last night. So I call him at 6 o'clock because you know when you wake up like hammered at 6 for
Yeah.
no reason. So I wake up at 6. I call
do.
him and he's like, "Hey, I'm on my way to the lake. Like, what's up? Is everything okay?" And I'm like, "How did I get home last night?" He tells me the whole story. He's like, "I could tell you later, but like I'm honestly pretty pissed off at you right now. So I'm gonna talk to you next weekend." And I was like, "Okay, bye." And then I had like a whole bunch of anxiety about how
There's
like
more to the
hammered I
story.
was.
What happened?
There's more to the story.
Yeah, I want to know why he was pissed off.
Yep,
No, he
me
was
too.
just-
There's
I
more to
guess-
the story.
So I guess he was just pissed off because like
Mm-hmm.
that Jacob guy threw up everywhere, and
Yep.
then I guess Alyssa didn't.
I
touch
knew Jacob was a problem. I
He
could tell
was
from
the
beginning.
biggest liability.
She didn't
of the
touch
night.
his penis
Yep.
enough?
She didn't touch his pee enough. No.
Oh.
She
Yeah.
just touched
So he
it.
was
Or
a-
Damn,
touching that
Alyssa.
butt.
She
touched
just
it.
just the tip. Yeah.
It's fucked
Yeah.
up.
So
Damn, Alyssa. Ruined everything.
yeah. So he was he was pissed
Who
about
is it?
that, and then I think he was mad at me for keeping him awake until 2 o'clock in the morning because I did leave out that when I was in his car before we got
Oh,
like,
no. Oh, no.
to my front door. I
Oh.
was like crying hysterically, and I was like, "I can't go in, I can't go in." So that was the first time that I ever blacked out. I got like kind of like quote unquote drunk a little bit before that, but like not enough to even tell a story about it. So that was my first blackout.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mickey's was about I still don't even know. Don't think she knows the whole story. I'm not implying anything, but I don't think you know everything. That's
Bro,
all I'm
just say
saying.
it.
You're like,
What are
Yeah,
you afraid
there's
of?
more to
no,
it.
you're like, I woke up and didn't know what was going on. I asked him and he told me, and you're like, that's it? You don't
That-
remember nothing
no,
else? There's
no.
nothing else that
Okay,
was out of
okay,
line? I'm
no.
just kidding.
So earlier she said that she was gonna let Donnie tell the story. You tell the story.
Yeah, let's hear your version.
Let's
Of
hear
Mickey's
your
story.
version.
Of Mickey's story. Of Jacob. Soft Jake. He was
I wanna
soft.
hear
no, I
it,
like
dude.
Jake.
And
I don't wanna
hard
be this
Jacob.
guy. I like him.
Before you pursue this story,
No,
I
I'm
want
not
you
gonna.
guys to just take into consideration
I am. That's
that women's jeans are fucking tight, and there's no goddamn way he could have got that on a dead weight body. So Jake is clean. That's our man. We stand.
Okay,
fair
that's why
enough.
I don't want to imply Jake in anything, but
No,
I
no.
will say from what you said, men are more determined.
Bro, Jake is a
than
good
women's
guy.
being-
You ever
Okay.
tried to put women's jeans
But I don't
on
like
a
Jacob.
woman?
Fuck no, you leave him off.
Bro, I had childbirthing hips when I
Why
was
would
like
I?
12.
Why would I try that?
Like that shit was not coming off.
What you're not
Hell no,
realizing
don't
too,
shut
the thing about Mickey and I, we're big girls. So
With
we,
big dreams?
we with
Big
big
dreams.
girls, big jeans,
No,
big
dreams.
Big jeans,
Okay,
big
all of 'em.
jeans.
We're not buying a size up, so it's a loosey goosey fit. We're
Yeah.
buying some shit that's sicking it in. There's no way that Jay could have put those goddamn jeans back on her dead fish
Okay.
body.
Fair enough.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, I was
you're-
buying a size
You're implying
down
that
just
I'm
to talk
implying
about it.
something.
Like I was like, yeah, like I
know
don't
you are.
I don't wear
No,
women's
no,
jeans
I
in the
promise.
6th grade. I'm wearing the teen
I'm worried
ones
more
too,
about
the
Jacob
tween
than
jeans.
Jake. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I still.
Whatever happened to him?
What's
Poor guy
that?
puked in the hallway and never left the bathroom. Where is he?
Jacob works for Tesla now.
Are you serious?
Oh.
He's a genius.
Bro, that's the
No.
wrong Jacob.
Oh, there's another Jacob.
Soft
I was
Jake.
wrong.
There's so many Jakes.
That doesn't make
No,
him
bro,
a genius.
so-
That makes him
Hard
a good
Jake?
worker.
Hard Jake.
How
Soft
many,
Jake?
how many
this is-
fucking Jakes do you guys know?
Yeah. it's-
Right?
That's
He knows a lot.
Dude,
Stop meeting
honestly,
Jakes.
no.
Mickey knows a lot of everybody. With
Pick a
lot
better
of
name.
names.
No, so that Jacob, he also pissed his pants that night.
Nice.
In the did you clean that with your hands too?
Hands too?
Nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, wait.
We're on the same.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever pissed yourself while you're drunk?
Yes.
Be
I
honest.
guarantee it.
Be honest.
I have, but it wasn't like
I'm pretty sure I have.
didn't
Yes.
like
Okay.
I didn't like piss in my pants. I was going to pee,
yeah.
and I got half a piss out before I got the dick
Yeah,
out.
dude.
I'm pretty sure I was like, look, and I
pissed
just
my
went.
pants, and then I
Alright.
finished my
I
pee
feel
for
like
sure.
that's
Yeah.
normal for dudes. I never have, but
Oh, you
Mickey
do?
has a crazy story about pee-peeing in a bed, and I don't know if she's comfortable telling it, so I'm gonna leave
Pee-pee.
that
Well,
up
she's
to
gonna
her.
have to now.
It's too late.
I love
uh,
how
Too late.
candid you are.
Legally, I
love
have
this.
to ask her to because
No,
it's
not
one of my
legally. No,
favorite
you've waterboarded.
stories.
Did
don't
you
have
get
to
water?
ask
Did you
anybody
get
anything.
I'm
waterboarding with pee-pee?
terroristic.
Yeah.
In the bed.
Terroristic.
In a
She's
bed?
like,
Let's
the
hear it,
sheet-
Mickey.
The sheet was over my
Wait,
face.
was Jacob there too?
No, okay, so you know how I told you guys about
Soft
how,
Jake stayed
like-
home that night.
No, you know how I told you guys
Yeah.
that I was a pussy in high school?
Yes.
Pussiest?
Pussier.
The pussy.
Pussier. My
Pussier,
bad,
yeah.
my bad. Okay. So I get to college,
it's
and
followed
I
you.
think I have an idea.
You're still
I
a
think I have
pussy.
an idea.
I get it. Yeah.
Tyler, shut up, bro.
But you're still a pussy in college.
Pussier,
The
dude.
pussiest.
Oh, pussier.
Pussier.
Damn it.
The pussiest pussier.
Okay, so I get to college, and I think I have an idea of like what I'm doing drinking. So I'm like, yeah, like you know what you're doing. You could
no.
take this amount of shots, and like that's when you're gonna black out. But I had no idea because the last time I blacked out, I didn't know
You relied
what the
on
fuck
Jake.
I was drinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
like-
Heroin.
Jake lied to you. Jacob. Sorry,
Jacob, hard
lied-
Jake.
Yeah, hard Jake.
Yes. So, okay. So we do our initiation, and my initiation was to do. First thing was that I had to do like Edward 40 hands or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Except
sir.
instead of like I had 2 Four Locos taped to
Oh,
my hand.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easier, but you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have 2 Four Locos, and I chug both of those. And okay, I want to also say that I didn't know what a Four Loco was going into college. So everyone's like, "Oh my God, you have 4 Locos," and I'm like, "Yeah, bro. Like,
You're like,
it
"I'm
looks like
pussier."
beer. Like, what is this? I don't know." And everyone was like, "Dude, you're gonna die."
From a heart attack.
And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What do you mean? Like, I feel fine. Like, I'm literally okay." So I finished those 2 within like probably 30 minutes. And then they're like, "Mickey, what are the odds that you beer bong a Four Loco?"
Oh.
She's like, fuck it.
I
Let's do
also,
this.
at this
I've
point,
done
I don't
that
even
too,
know how to
bro.
play like the game. What are the odds? So someone said that to me, and I was like, yeah. I didn't give them
Wait,
like,
that's a
oh, like
game?
yeah. So it's you're old, so you don't know, but
Yeah, I
it's-
don't know either.
So you say like, hey, what are the odds that you do
40%.
something fucked up?
Can
Okay,
you
and then you're
rebuttal?
supposed to say like, all right, 1 in 10. Okay, Rainy, yeah, take.
All right.
Yeah.
Mickey, ask me.
Please.
Okay, we're gonna do a little role play here. Okay,
Okay. I like it. I like it.
Tyler, keep it in your pants. Okay.
Too late. It's too late.
You guys
Okay,
have
so
been
I
telling
would
hot
go-
stories
Sorry.
all night.
I would say. Like, Rainy, what are the odds that you take off all of your clothes and run down the street naked right now?
I'd say 1 in 10 halvesies.
And then
Huh?
a third party would count down 3, 2, 1. And in the event that Rainy and I, so the number has to be between 1 and 10.
Okay.
So say Rainy and I both say 4. Now Rainy has to go run down the street naked
Why?
because we said the same number.
What's the halvesies?
Both say 4.
Let's go. Okay.
Both say
Okay,
4.
wait, pause. Okay, so I said 1 in 10 halvesies, right? So someone count us down.
3, 2, 1.
4.
2. All right. So our numbers were different, right?
2 and 4, yeah.
But
So
you're half
now-
of her number.
Yeah, no. So now
Damn.
Mickey, so now it's 1 and 5 for Mickey because she agreed to it. So we have to pick between a 1 and a
Oh.
5. So someone count us down.
3, 2,
Two.
1.
3.
2. Ooh, that was
Ooh.
close.
She's picking 2 every time. Pick 2
Okay.
next time.
Yeah. See, but that's how the
Every
game
time.
is played. Okay, now you get it.
So it's
you-
1 in 3.
So wait, what would happen there?
Oh,
So
then it
now,
would go
so
down
now
to
it's
3.
just like anticlimactic. Nothing happens. But
Oh.
if we
That
would have
was the
said the
most
same,
climactic,
Right? Like,
climactic
oh.
part for the whole thing.
yeah. So no. So if we would have said the same number on that second
Old heads
part,
over here.
then the bet turns on to me. So now I have to run down the street naked
Have to.
If
can
you said the
rebuttal?
same number.
on the second time. So
Okay.
on the halvesies part.
On the first time, it would have been
Such a-
rainy. Second
So
time,
nobody's
Yeah.
getting naked.
So an example,
I'll get
for
naked.
example,
right?
there was one
Dan, you
time
wanna play?
that
Let's
hey,
say 3.
no, listen, there was one time that we were downtown and we got absolutely hammered at the tap house. And there was this old Dutch
It's a good
sitting
house.
on top of the elevator in the parking garage.
Is that a
I
racial
was
slur?
like, Mickey, what are the odds you drink that Dutch?
Oh,
And
And she was
geez.
like, 1 in 10. And I was like, okay. So someone counted us down. We both said 4. And Mickey chugged half a
Yes.
nasty, rotten Dutch,
Look.
completely
No,
She stood to it.
Mickey,
That's
She's
awesome.
literally
Yes.
a hero.
Over here,
Props
Mickey.
on that. That's
How
awesome.
did you know it
Dude,
wasn't
like-
piss?
Dude,
She's
I
not
didn't know.
high-fiving me.
I didn't know.
It doesn't matter.
I
She
had
stuck
no
to it.
idea. But it was a milky Dutch. So if anything, it was like closer to cottage cheese than piss.
I don't think it was milky, but I feel what you're saying.
It was murky,
This
bro.
is pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID, I
So
would
that-
imagine.
It was a
Dude,
pre
this is
something.
Like, this is like 2016.
Yeah, I think it was semen-y.
Yes.
Oh my
That's why.
God.
Never mind.
She had to spit it somewhere.
Lean in, girl. Lean in.
Okay. So, anyways, now that you guys know what are the odds are. So, someone says to me, "What are the odds that you chug or no, you beer bong this Four Loko?" So, mind you, I'm like, was a pretty.
You already did
sheltered-
the Edwards 40 hand thing.
But
Yes.
you knew the
Okay.
game at this point.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know the game. So they said, "What are the odds that you beer bong?" So first of all, I
You're
have
like,
no
very
idea.
high.
Yeah, I have no. I have no
Yeah.
fucking clue
Yeah.
what are the odds
Yep.
mean.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what are the odds mean? Didn't
Frank
even
the
have that
Tank.
thought. Yes, literally Frank the Tank. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what are the odds are.
Oh, you're so cool, Mickey.
And then the beer bong gets thrown into play. I'm like, I don't know what a beer bong is either.
Oh, no.
So I just say, yeah, I'll do it.
I like this
Yeah,
Mickey, though.
I'm like, yeah, I'll do it.
susceptible.
And they were like, oh my God. Everyone starts going crazy, like hitting each other. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I don't know what the hell I just signed up for.
You're like, it's a bad agreement. Bad agreement.
So I'm like,
bad
okay,
agreement.
holy shit. And I'm like
Oh,
asking
no.
my other friend that was a freshman, I'm like, dude, what the fuck is a beer
How do I smoke
bong?
beer?
Like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, what the fuck is a
They
beer
put
bong?
beer in a bong,
And
right?
she
You
looks
hit
at
the
me
bong.
and she's like, dude, it's literally like you're gonna have to deep throat beer, is what she
Yes.
told me. Like that was her definition to me. She said you're gonna have to deep throat some beer, and I was
You're
like,
like, oh,
oh my
okay.
God.
Yeah. Easy.
Done.
so I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, like that's it, not that bad. So I beer bong the Four Loko. I also do it in record time, by the way.
You
Hell
do,
yeah.
like,
And
a
everyone
deep
was
throat
just
of the
like,
Four
open
Loko.
your throat, open your throat. I'm like, what the fuck does open your throat mean? And then it like the beer or the Four Lokos like coming down the beer
Say it
bong,
then.
and you just figure out what that means.
Yeah.
You're like,
Too late,
okay,
Dan.
yeah, I get it. I'm gonna open
Too
my
late.
throat.
You should have said what you were gonna say when you went to grab the mic.
What?
I don't know what you were gonna say, but she was like, they said open my throat, and you were like, and you grabbed the mic and
I was gonna
stopped.
throat the mic.
I was like,
To
say
show
it.
'em.
Say it,
Like
say it,
this?
say it.
So I beer bong the Four Loko. Okay. Obviously, I'm
That's
blacked out
awesome,
at this
dude.
point. And since I was like a stupid idiot freshman, I'm wearing flip flops to like a house party. And it turns into a more extensive house party than we had thought it was going to be.
Like 175 people.
Like it was just too much. Like it was way too much.
Okay.
So these like huge Samoan football players
Was
are
it
there.
bicentennial by chance?
Jesus.
Sing party maybe?
It's the same one.
So, these like huge Samoan football players are there, and they like start doing like what's it called, the haka?
Yes.
They start doing the haka. and
Dude,
I'm
that
like,
shit's so cool.
bro, and the whole party was so fired up about it.
A Huckin?
From legit Samoa. And when we were together, I have dated like someone from New Samoa, and the first time he ever saw a train, I was with him.
Did he make you say that? New Samoa?
And it's pronounced Samoa.
Samoa, yeah.
Yeah,
The
and I
first time
also
you saw it. I think it's Samoa.
no, it's Samoa, and
First time he saw a train, like a choo-choo
like a
train.
So
Like
I went
a
to,
choo-choo
I went-
train?
yeah, literally. So I went
Oh,
to
I thought
Oregon
you were thinking,
State.
though, honestly.
I went to OSU, and they have a train that runs through the station. We were walking on campus, and he saw it. He was like, "Oh, what is that?" I was like, "You never seen a fucking train before, bro?
You're like, "Look, idiot."
I bet
They're everywhere, you fucking moron."
I run
Anyways,
faster than train.
the culture gap didn't make our
I
relationship
will
easy.
pick train up and throw train.
You're like, you know what? You don't know
Pick
what a
up and
train is.
throw
Fuck this,
train.
I'm out. I'm out.
Mickey's having a problem with the mic.
He's like, you are the smallest girl I've ever seen. I will
Okay, I
race the
think I
train
figured
now.
this out.
Close enough. It's there.
I don't think I have a good Samoa accent, but
No,
whatever.
dude.
I'm doing good.
Okay, so they're doing the haka, and everyone's like getting really excited about it, and I
Yeah,
lose
that's
one of my
cool.
flip flops on the ground.
Were you doing
And
the haka?
so no, I don't know, maybe.
That's how you-
Honestly, I have no idea.
It was
were.
stuck on like beer
Yeah.
pong,
You
lost a
like the
flip-flop,
beer
you
pong
were
area.
Yeah,
doing
bro.
haka,
So
yeah.
I lost a flip flop on the ground, and I see like my last memory of that whole night was like I look up and this like 6 foot Samoan guy, and I'm not a short girl, so that's like for me to think he's big, I was like, holy fuck. So he picks up my flip flop and he
Hot
grabs
banger.
banger.
Yeah, it was a
Fat banger.
fat banger.
It was a fat
Oh, that was
banger,
like the
though.
fattest banger. So he grabs my flip flop and he grabs it from like the thong part and the sole, and he lifts it over his head. And in the middle of doing the haka, he rips it over his head.
What?
And and then he like
Power
throws
play.
it underneath his
It's a power
body.
play.
Yeah, right. So he
Yeah.
throws it underneath his body, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I cry when I'm drunk sometimes. So I start to cry.
Because he picked you up over his shoulder and took you in the fucking wherever.
To Samoa, yes.
Yeah.
Fucking Old Navy flip flops, bro.
So, bro, they were Old Navy flip flops.
That's awesome.
So,
They're like $1.
so I'm like, fuck this, like I'm leaving. I'm like, fuck this, I'm leaving. So I go to what I think is like maybe some type of outside, and I go to the backyard where everyone was getting beer
Wait.
or beer bottles
People were doing the haka inside of a.
inside of the house.
I
yes.
imagine the
Oh,
whole
wow.
thing was outside.
No,
I thought it
this
was
is-
outside too. I was picturing like out
no,
in the
dude,
lawn.
This is like in a kitchen.
Wow.
in a
Okay.
townhome
All right.
in Boise, Idaho.
That changes the whole story.
That does.
Yeah, no.
It really
So-
does, dude.
So I go outside and I'm like crying because that's what felt right.
Yeah.
And I step on a broken beer bottle, like glass, and
Barefoot.
I split the entire bottom of my foot open. And
It's all
My-
his fault for
so
tearing
one
your
of-
flip flop.
it is his fault. I don't know who he is, where he's at.
He's
but
a
fuck
dick.
That guy.
That's who he is.
Yeah.
Probably find him.
So
I guarantee if I put in 20 hours of work, I could find him.
I need you to do that for me.
Okay, cool.
She
Okay.
wants that flip flop
We'll
replaced.
talk later.
Yeah, I need my Old Navy flip flop. I want my $1.50
I just want to cut his
compensation
foot
right
with a
now.
glass bottle. That's all I want.
So
Mahaka,
Anyways.
motherfucker.
so at this point it's like a huge, it's a fat banger at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah,
So
brother.
I'm outside, my foot's split open, I'm bleeding out because, doesn't your blood get thinner or some shit like
Yeah.
that? Yeah. So my blood gets
Something.
thinner, I'm bleeding out. And I'm like just crying with my hands on my face against the wall. And one of
Oh, I
our
cry.
seniors goes outside and she's like, "Oh my God, Mickey's dying. There's blood everywhere."
She
finds
rips your
out.
other flip flop
She-
in half.
No. She finds out that the
Do
flip
not
flop.
die on my property.
She finds out that it's like at the bottom of my foot, and I couldn't walk anymore. So I'm pretty depressed to say this, but it did take like 3 O-line football players to lift me up the stairs.
Well, I feel like 2 of them were like just trying to like be there for it. Though, like we can help.
or maybe,
Dude, I don't know. I was pretty
Get a
fat.
feel.
No, one of them could have done it for sure, but the other 2 were just like, we're getting laid.
They were trying to see a
Right.
train.
Yeah, yeah.
They're trying to see a train.
This shows people trains. Maybe show us a train if we help her.
Wrong
So
person.
they're like,
Wrong person.
So don't be
they-
embarrassed.
they
It's just
keep-
fucking
okay,
big dick
I
energy,
honestly
dude.
feel better now. I feel lighter.
Yeah.
They're just fucking.
I feel
losers, dude.
skinnier. So they carry me up the stairs. My foot's bleeding out. They put me in like now one of my best friend's room. But like at the time she was a junior upperclassman and I was like a little bit intimidated by her.
This was like your.
And you were bleeding out in her bed?
Well, they had my foot hanging over her bed and they had it wrapped in toilet paper, obviously.
Yeah, that's going to hold it in.
So they have my foot wrapped in toilet paper.
Pressure.
One of them did
Push up.
go on to become a medical doctor.
And
by
he's
the way.
like, why did I use toilet paper?
You could probably tell the story comedically though on stage and be like, one of them went to be a medical doctor and one of them was like,
Still uses the toilet paper.
yeah.
A train conductor.
And one of them, yeah. And
So-
then one of them like just like to drag.
He runs the
lifeless bodies
caboose.
places.
Yeah,
He's
so
a serial killer now.
He rips phone books in half.
Bleeding lifeless bodies.
so my foot's hanging off the bed and
Mm.
they leave me there in my jeans, like sleeping on my back, like as if I'm not gonna choke on my own.
You know
fucking
she's
tongue.
always
Why
in
do you have
jeans.
to keep telling us you're in your jeans?
Always in her jeans. Every story she's in her
Yeah,
jeans.
I've heard it. Yeah, I'm catching on.
What
dude.
the fuck? What do you guys want me to wear to the party?
She's like, the jeans
Still-
are foolproof.
I
No,
just-
what do you
yeah.
guys want me to wear to the party?
I don't
Jeans
know.
means I'm
Hey,
safe.
Hell of a question. You got us there, okay? You got us there.
So,
So I'm in my jeans.
I'm in my blue jeans.
Oh, now they're blue jeans.
The other night they were black jeans. Now
Oh.
these are blue jeans.
Okay.
So I'm in my blue jeans
Makes
and
sense.
and my foot's bleeding out. And obviously, like the seniors thought it was funny, so they were like, "We're gonna call coach and we're gonna tell her that you're going to the hospital." So I'm crying more, obviously. And
Oh, like embarrassed, yeah.
and then they leave me to like sleep or whatever while the party's going on.
Bleed.
And
With 3
Yeah, to-
Samoans.
Through the toilet paper.
yeah, to bleed.
The Samoans
and-
still there.
Dude,
Yeah.
he
They're
left-
still, they're still, they're
He
still
left
doing the
after-
shaka.
Samoans
he
are
They're
left
still doing
after-
shaka in
Yeah,
the
dude.
bedroom while
After
she's
he
trying to
tore that
fucking
flip
sleep.
flop, he took off.
Like, she's a pretty bad storyteller.
He was like,
too.
"My job here is done."
Yeah.
So they
You're-
leave me there.
You're expecting me to believe they carried you up the stairs and left you there.
No, those weren't the Samoans. Those were the
No.
O-line.
So so
Oh.
O-line carries me up the stairs.
Samoa's just fucked up her flip-flops.
Yeah. O-line carries me up the stairs, and then my teammates come up and like take
Chunkless.
care of me. Yeah, my chunkless.
Her slipper.
That was really thoughtful of you to include my heritage.
Yeah, I got
just
you,
like
girl.
that. I
Yeah.
really
Your
appreciate it.
familia?
Yeah.
Chunkless.
My chunkless. So I wake up and there's piss everywhere.
Oh, no.
Like my jeans.
I forgot
my
where the
blue
story
jeans,
was going.
My blue jeans. My
never
blue
knew
jeans
where it
are
was going.
soaked. And I wake up and I don't know where my phone's at. And then my foot is drenched in blood.
And toilet paper stuck to
Yeah,
it.
and I had to tell my friend who was the upperclassman that I slept in her bed.
That you peed her
that
bed.
I pissed her bed.
Wow.
She's
And
no,
she
no,
was
no,
like-
that was Derek.
She like looked at me and she was like, okay.
Flip it over. It's not the
She's
She
first
was like,
time.
well,
Yeah.
I was like, do you want me to buy you a new mattress? Like I was still drunk when I told her this.
She
I was
was
like, do you
like,
want me
"I
to
got
buy
money
you
for
a new
that."
mattress? And she was like, no, like
thought
I
about
guess
it.
you can just clean my sheets and that's fine. And I was like, all right, well, the whole team fucking hates me now, but I'll like hopefully I could win them over later.
Was it a twin size mattress?
No, it was a queen. It was
Jeez.
a nice bed, yeah.
More importantly,
I
you
slept
pissed
in-
in your blue jeans.
Right? Not
Yeah.
your black ones, but your blue ones.
My blue jeans.
I feel like she's so hesitant every step of the way of this story.
You lost
Look
like
how
a
red her
whole
face is.
outfit in that.
Yeah.
Right?
Just the jeans and the chonies.
And the
And
slipper.
chunkless. And the chunkless.
I would
And the
just
fucking
like
Old
to
Navy
say,
flip-flops.
I would just like to say too. Oh
Are you
my god, I
touching
lost
Jacob?
the video.
Are you touching Jacob?
No,
She
I
found a
have-
video. She found a video
I
of
have
the
a
pee.
video. I have this video.
Of
So
someone peeing on Rainey.
this is
or
before.
Mickey in the bed.
Hey, this is before Mickey and I fell in love and realized that we were friendship soulmates. No homo. And
It's called hetero life
So,
partner.
hashtag so homo.
So
It's
I
hetero
have
life
this
partner.
video of her crying,
I want to see it.
walking down the stairs crying, and it says it's captioned, "I fucking hate freshmen." This
she
is
actually
before we're
crying?
friends, and I'm wondering if you
was
can
it
hear
your
this.
bed she peed in?
Mickey, are you actually crying? Yeah.
Just, I need you guys to listen to this. Can you hear it?
Take your throw up outside, you fucking pussy freshman.
Is that you to her?
I said,
Take your throw outside."
throw up outside, you fucking pussy freshman.
Wow.
To Mickey. And now we're best friends, bro. So
Was it
doesn't
your
matter.
bed? Was it your bed she peed in?
No, I didn't live in
Oh.
that house, thank
Huh.
God.
That would be like,
lot of
you know,
shit went
the
on in
best
that house.
ending ever.
Especially because
With-
like,
hey,
Rainey's the one that knows the Samoan.
Bro,
dude.
you know what's
Right.
you
It
know
was
what's
her house
actually
party.
crazy is
It was
that
her date.
we
Yeah,
live
yeah.
in that house now.
Oh
She-
my God, we do.
We actually
really?
Yeah, so
Seriously?
we live in that's
Yo,
been like a
it's Rainey's
softball
friends, though.
house.
She's
yes.
like, carry Mickey
Wow.
upstairs to my bedroom.
So that's actually Rainey's bedroom now.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Would
You
you
should-
would
you
you
should-
have made
Life
her
really comes full circle.
would you have made her replace
Not
the
yet.
bed? At that point in time.
I think that I would have lied to her and been like, I actually would like a king size bed and you need to buy that for me, and then I would have said no. But I would have
From
like put her
Costco.
through
She's
some
like,
emotional trauma
Air
for
mattress,
sure.
king size, $30. Kid, dude.
She's like-
Done.
No,
Yeah.
Mickey would have bought me like a purple king mattress because she's a good person.
She's like, shit, I pissed in that bed like 40 times.
She's
Like,
like,
Dude, I had like
It's fine.
$70 when I was a freshman. Like I
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
had $70 in my bank
You were getting a
account.
thrift store king.
Yeah. No, I would have called my
She's like, I had to
parents.
suck
had
so
more
many
piss
dicks to
on
get
it.
this
Right,
mattress.
Way more piss on it.
more piss in the new mattress. Than the
Yeah.
Fuck
I would have
yeah.
called my parents and been like, all right, listen, first of all, I have to drop out. Second of all, I need you guys to buy this girl a king size mattress because I did piss the bed.
Mickey's like,
Yeah,
I'm
see,
transferring
what
to
you
Alaska.
should've led with is I have to buy this girl a mattress or else I have to drop out. And
No,
then-
I
and
would've-
then they buy a mattress. And you're like,
I
I'm
swear to
dropping out,
God,
so.
after that night, I was
From
so
the
embarrassed.
embarrassment.
No, I was so
Yeah.
embarrassed after that night that I was like, you should quit. Like, you should quit the team.
That's
Wow.
not even
Yeah.
a memorable story to the crazy shit that's happened, though. I bet. You know what I mean?
like to me
Since
or
then?
just in general.
just in general, like
Oh,
to
yeah.
their points of view, they're like they
Yeah.
probably don't even
like
remember.
it was just kind of like how
past that.
Rainey was
It was
like, so like
expected.
Rainey's 2 years
Except
older
Derek,
than me,
he
and she
probably
was just
remembers
like,
peeing on you. I guarantee Derek.
I've definitely
remembers.
peed on. I've peed when I'm drunk for sure.
dude, I feel like everyone
It
has to,
happens.
like,
Say
you know, except for
something
Rainey.
Yeah, it definitely happens.
He was gonna say
You
something.
haven't peed when you're drunk.
I haven't. And
She said what?
Maybe I just don't remember.
Peeing on Mickey? You
No,
remember that.
I've never like peed my pants when I'm drunk. I just want to like
Is this in
say
Derek?
too.
No, I'm just kidding.
In that video, I sound
Garrett.
like I'm being really mean to Mickey, and I was laughing. It was like clearly a joke. So no, I wasn't like
Wait
hazing
though,
her,
wait.
and no,
Was
she
a
wasn't a
freshman at
freshman,
this
and no, I
point?
wasn't
And
an
were you not?
upperclassman.
Yeah, you weren't being mean. No, you were just saying how it.
Yeah, I was just like laughing and making a total joke.
no
and I wasn't
freshman
being mean.
puke in the fucking house. I get it.
She didn't puke in the house. She puked in the trash can because she's fucking
but she
educated.
had to-
She's
Was the trash can in the
She
house?
had to take it out of the fucking house because it didn't belong.
Yeah, and you
Fucking
told her to get
Jacob-
that puke out of the
And
house.
she
Jacob was
doing it on
behind her, and
own.
she
I
was
have
like,
so much
he was like,
respect for
yeah,
her.
Is that what was in her hand?
Yeah. Someone with my
Threw up
puke
in the
too.
trash can like a responsible young lady. That's how I knew. I was like,
Like a
this
responsible
freshman is
freshman?
different. This freshman's built
She's
different.
way
Rocks,
different.
dude.
I love her. I love this little freshman. And then we bonded over food because once again, we are two big girls in one big dream. That's the
Kind of
foundation of our friendship forever.
We're waiting for that podcast to come out.
Can we just talk about I've been like saying things like grammatically incorrect, hoping someone's gonna say something, and you guys aren't noticing, and I don't know if you're looking past it because you
We know
love
you're
me
just a
or if you're
woman.
just
No,
not
you're a
smart.
woman. We expect you guys to say
It's the first one.
We just know you guys.
It's 'cause
think
we
you
love
speak
you.
good.
Us
Yeah.
woman is not educated.
Why do you think we invite you every fucking 4 months or whatever, dude?
Because I'm smart. My nickname's Brainy, I thought.
Actually, it's because Mickey never tells her. We've been inviting you guys since the last shocking episode.
True.
I wish, like, I almost feel like we shouldn't talk about that because it's devastating to me that it didn't
I know.
record.
We've talked about
It
a
was
lot.
such a great
We've talked about
episode.
that.
I feel
Yeah.
like I haven't had time to mourn the loss of that. and
Well,
so it's
we now
actually
have
very
better
triggering
equipment.
for me.
I was looking forward to listening.
And we
to that.
will do it again. I tried. I was online Googling
Okay,
like
well,
how to get
can-
rid of certain
can
noises.
Can Mickey and I make the questions this time?
Yes,
Memory?
please.
Me and Mickey were having fun. Shock me.
We're not talking to
We're
you.
fine.
Shut up.
We're fine, dude. Yeah. we're
Well, I
cool.
gotta
We're cool.
change. I gotta charge the
You got
collars.
fucked up on that one.
I know,
I'm gonna
dude.
give Tyler the new collar.
Looking back on it, it was great. So
If we clap, it'll go off
You're
and he'll
totally
like,
fine.
yeah,
you know, you'll see
just
smoke.
like I said earlier, I didn't like
You
it,
guys
but
wanna
then
hear a
Mickey
secret?
did, so like
Yes.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rainey and I were like driving over here, and we were
Oh.
we were pretending to be stage fright, and we were like, "Oh my god, what if we don't have anything to talk about?" And I was like, "Well, like let's
You
just
weren't pretending.
let's just look up would you rather questions."
That's
yeah.
what I was gonna say. Let's
So
where
we
are
like,
they?
so we
Yeah.
like prepared for a bunch of would you rather questions, but some of them were like most of them were so dumb. Like
Who
people
cares?
were
Let's do it.
so-
let's do the good
Okay.
ones.
Yeah, let's
okay,
do it.
so
Let's
I'm
do
gonna give
all
you
of
guys
them.
my personal favorite.
Okay.
1 for 1, you and Mickey or Rainy go. I keep calling you Mickey.
Don't talk over each other though. Tyler does that a lot.
I call you Brainy every time though.
It's Jake
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Jacob.
So like it's cool.
'Cause
Oh
you're
yeah.
so
Wait, which one's the soft Jake?
Well, from what I know, Jake's cooler,
Which one of you is
so
soft?
that's Jake over there, and then.
Fuck you, Tyler.
Now Mickey's the soft. Jeez.
I mean.
You used to always tell me
no.
Mickey was your favorite and you couldn't stand Rainey, but damn, I guess that's changed.
That's what he told me too.
Right? Like what
Weird.
the fuck?
Yeah.
I save face. I save face. You know what I mean?
Okay, this is a would you rather for everybody. Okay, this is my favorite.
Wait,
It's
everybody,
pretty-
her included?
yeah, everybody.
Okay.
Okay. would you rather? Would you rather?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, I would.
for sure.
Would you rather have to watch your parents have intercourse every single night for the rest of your
Is
life?
that sex?
Yes.
Okay.
So would you rather have to watch your parents have intercourse every day for the rest of your life, or join in just one time?
Oh my god.
Watch. Watch for sure.
Every
it's- 'cause
night for
it's
the rest of
better.
your life.
But it can't be the rest of my life because they're
Because
gonna die first. So,
Because it's better though, right? Is that why you say like
How old are your parents?
watch?
60s.
So you're hoping it's kind of soon?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they're also divorced though.
That's
They're
fucked
also
up.
divorced though. That's the best
Yeah,
part.
exactly. They don't have intercourse
Yeah,
anymore.
so it's gonna be hate fucking, and that's
Yeah.
gonna be awful for
And
you.
but that's like
Or
that's good fucking.
are they
though.
remarried?
Hell
to
no.
other spouses.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Even to each other.
Oh,
Okay,
so Donnie's got
they're
a
both-
double.
Yeah, he's got a double up.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Bad answer.
And they're like,
homeboy.
they're like, we're living a
Look,
long time.
No,
son."
I
Yeah.
cannot join in with my mom and my dad. No,
I know how to answer now.
not a chance.
What about your mom and your stepdad and your dad and your stepmom? though?
No, have you met? You've met my family?
Not even once.
No.
You'd rather watch that shit every
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
And you got to keep a close eye.
Okay.
You got to like.
Look, I'll commit suicide.
Here's
The rest
like
of my
a-
life
it's like a
doesn't have to be
fight
that
card.
long. It does not have to be
Bro,
that
it's like a
long.
fight
You're
card.
not
You have to
thinking
score it.
about it properly. What you have to do is get your hands on some really fucked up drugs.
I got
Drug
you.
yourself.
Okay. Every
Join
night.
in
Oh.
one time. Not remember.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Pay one of your friends to drag you out of there and get you there,
Can
and
I-
then you never have to deal with it again.
Wait, have you
I
met
have
my
one thing to
friends?
say.
Shut up.
Have you
Wait.
met my friends?
I
They'll
have one
record
thing to
that
say,
shit
though.
and
Get some
remind me
better
every
friends.
day.
But
Are you pregnant?
yes.
I didn't know you were pregnant.
No.
No,
I-
me.
I didn't know you were pregnant either.
No, fuck pregnant. No, we're not pregnant. I'm pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Are
No.
you
he's
having
the
a
one.
little Bieber? No.
In his butt.
No, he's not.
Not yet.
Oh, but you're
Oh,
pregnant.
I was like, I didn't.
He's
know
got a- he's
either.
fighting
a
you.
roadside bomb in her. Yeah.
Terroristic.
It's not an AED. It's an
Can we please-
IED.
You guys
Level
need to.
5. Level
Goddamn.
5
You guys
terroristic.
seriously need to have like
A
almost at
terroristic
the end
episode.
like a keyword for it, like like list of
N-word.
all of the N-word's not included.
Ever.
Just throwing
But
that out
that's
there.
the key word. That's our
'Cause
key
we have
word,
like
though.
pussier,
Pussier, terroristic.
I feel like there's a
Yep.
few other ones.
There was
Well, hear me out here, Rainey.
Yeah.
conspiratorial.
No, I'm just kidding.
Conspiratorial,
Conspiratorial.
which you still swear is a word.
No, we figured it out. It's Oh no, it is. Conspiratorial.
It's not at all a word.
Conspiratorial is the word.
Conspiratorial.
Yeah.
No C.
You
Yeah.
can't just add a
But you say
symbol.
conspiratorial.
Well, if it's in like the past, like history.
Yeah,
like,
it
it's-
was
it's
conspiratorial.
conspiratorial, yeah. So
You have trouble with
I don't
like
think so.
tenses, huh? You're just like lost in your
I
tenses.
have problems with social interactions actually.
No.
So that falls in line, yeah. So yeah, we can agree to that. Fuck. I tried to bring that up to Donnie, dude. Words of the week, dude. Just freaking bringing it crazy.
You
He's
should
a
have.
lying
Yeah.
motherfucker.
No, I
He
swear
has
to
never
God,
brought that up.
I swear to God, it was probably about.
So
a
not
year
only
ago,
are
though.
you
Go
a
back.
kleptomaniac,
Yeah.
How do you know about that?
you've talked about how much you've stole this entire episode, bro.
Have I?
Yeah.
You're also forgetful.
That's all the booze and weed.
There's the drunkenness Donnie's talking about.
What's,
What have I stolen? Wait, name 3 things I've stolen that I've mentioned in this episode. that I
Well,
stole.
you've stole a bunch of shit from your dad. You've stolen liquor from the liquor store, and then
Well, the bong was from my dad. I'll give you that.
Look, he doesn't
Well,
like
you,
the word.
you
Use
quote
the word.
unquote said
He
I
likes the
stole
word
a lot
acquired.
of shit from my dad.
He likes the word acquired.
Well,
He
no, what- no, no,
acquired
no, no, no,
things.
no.
Okay, fair
No.
enough.
That's not the word. Procured.
Okay. I apologize.
Procured is a much more professional word than acquired.
He likes to
acquired
use.
still sounds shady.
He
Okay,
likes to
like,
use
at
a
the end of the
pussier
day, You're
word.
still a fucking klepto, bro.
Fair. I'm not. I mean, I'm on your side there. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not trying to.
I'm not hating on you. Like, I respect you for it.
My
I
name's Tyler,
know when
and
he's
I'm a
coming over, and I
kleptomaniac.
hide all the good shit.
Yeah, everyone. Everyone say hi.
Wait,
Tyler.
pause. I don't know why. I don't know why Rainey's talking shit because
Yeah.
Rainey stole a whole ass flag from someone's house one time.
Was it an American flag?
No, it was a Boise State flag, and she just grabbed it. Like, so we came to pick her up
Mickey's
from
my
the party.
dog.
So we came to pick her up. We came to pick her up from the party, and she's like, fucking having a good time prancing into the car, and she like opens the door and she's like, "Wait!" Slams the door,
Oh,
runs back into the house, and I'm talking like a full-on sprint in heels. Runs back to the front of the house, grabs the flag.
But she got long legs though.
Got
she's
it.
she's
Oh,
covering
she's
ground.
making
Right, there's
she's
like
making
2
strides.
steps.
She's
Yeah.
making strides. Yeah, it's
can
like an
run in
up tall
deep snow,
form run
dude.
from Rainey. Yeah,
Deep
so
snow.
she goes to the flagpole and she like grabs it,
Oh no.
and it like falls on the ground, and we're like, "What the fuck is she doing?" And she's like, "You gotta open your trunk. I got a flagpole." She brings it in, and what happened
Wait,
to that
the whole-
flagpole?
wait,
Like,
wait,
where's
the-
it at?
We gotta strap it to the roof.
You said
Dude.
flag to begin with. You ended with flag pole.
Rainey, that's my aura.
Okay, so like, listen up. There was this Boise State flag, like, legitimately attached to this house, and I was like walking out, vibing, right? And I see my friends,
Flagpole.
and I like look at it, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want that, but I fight my urges, and then I get to the car, and I was like, I gotta have
Fuck it.
that. And so I ran back, actually ripped it off the fucking house, sprinted back, shoved the flag and the whole flagpole. It was like a long ass.
You just
fucking
took the
pole.
whole thing.
Oh, ripped
was
it
a
off the
fat
thing,
banger,
ripped
yeah.
it off. You
The-
did heroin, bro?
No.
No,
I'm
man.
lost,
no.
sis.
I'm-
Where am I? I'm
if-
floating. I don't know
Hell
what's going on.
Yeah.
This is a
So
manhole.
we did the second annual Glens Ferry golf camping
Oh yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the night of golf, Tyler was gonna get stabbed by Hector
No.
in Glens Ferry in someone's front yard.
Was Hector a big ass bitch?
Yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
She was gonna.
I
try
think
to
she
fuck
was
you up.
mad
Oh,
because
mover,
Dan
Ain't no dresser heavier
Dan
than that.
tipped-
mover.
Dan tipped a large
You know what I'm
amount
saying?
and said share it with everybody but Hector. So I
Yeah.
think she was pissed.
No,
Did
she
you
didn't.
actually say
No,
that?
actually,
Yeah,
honestly
because
though.
she said
She
that
said he looked
I
like he's on
looked like
meth.
I did meth, and
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck you talking
No,
about?"
truthfully though.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck
Worse-
Hector.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was
I
like,
feel like out of
"Everybody
the
except for
three,
you."
you look the least
I
like you do math.
That's what I agree.
take that
agree.
personal because I'm not
I
skinny.
know I'm the first. I know I'm the first.
Yes, well, but you
But
do.
that means Donnie's second.
Yeah, which that hurts me a little bit because I'm not a skinny little fuck.
Maybe they think you should be fatter than you
You're
are.
not understanding recovering math.
Oh.
Like there's people that do meth, and then there's people that
Do
did
donuts?
meth.
Okay,
And you did
I've
meth.
never even seen fucking meth
Sure.
except on TV.
Sure.
I just did shrooms at the age of 42 for the first time in my life. You think I've seen meth?
You're trying to act like a pussier and you're just not.
God damn it.
Yep.
I mean, no, that's kind of
Okay,
like,
I've seen meth, but I didn't do it.
but wait, time out though. In my opinion, though, that's how it should be.
What's that?
Should never see meth, bro.
Yeah, no shit.
You know what I mean? Like that's
I've honestly never
the
seen
right way
meth
to live.
either.
I've seen
it, but I've never.
seen it, but I've never done it.
even.
I've seen, done,
never
and
even
sold
had the.
far too much of
Yeah.
it, and that's
Okay.
a problem. I realize that nowadays, but I'm like, that's how it should be, though. Shrooms are great, dude. I think
I love
acids for me
Acids.
hectic.
Acids. Really?
too hectic, bro.
On shrooms or acid?
I'm more
Acid.
chill
Okay.
on acid than I am on shrooms.
Far too, dude. I remember the first time I fried. I was like, we were hanging out and. Well, we did whatever, we were frying, and I was sitting in my homie's front yard, and we're all together, and I'm like, it's hot as fuck over here, dude. And my homie's like, go try across the street. And I went across the street. I'm like, oh, this is so much better, dude. I'm like, oh my god,
That's
fucking.
not
this
bad,
is so...
though.
But I went back and I'm like, I can't be with you guys. I'm like, this is fucking. I'm like, come over here. This is fucking hot as fuck over here, dude. And it
don't know.
sucked. It was just hectic, and I was just like, this is fucking. I love you guys. Hey.
What do you see different between acid and shrooms?
Hectic,
Not
dude.
much. I
It's
don't know.
hectic.
Not
You
my
don't. Yeah, no.
experience.
Wait, visually?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I think
yeah.
the visuals are similar.
I feel like visually, for me, when I've tried both of them,
Thank you.
Good looking on Nick.
shrooms has been very I'm
Hit or miss.
feeling what I'm seeing, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm feeling it. I'm like, okay, this is this and this is this. And when I'm on acid, I'm like experiencing what I'm seeing. So I'm like, holy shit.
I
Like,
can
would
agree
you
with
say
that.
hectic?
whoa,
Would you
yeah,
say hectic?
like, whoa, I'm not feeling
Yeah.
this. Like, I'm experiencing
And you're
this.
like, I
It's,
almost don't
so
need to.
different.
I
You're
yeah.
like, this is
I can
almost
agree
I
with
too
could
much.
go without this
Yeah.
for sure.
I just wanna see it.
There was one time I candy flipped at a Galantis concert, and my friend.
Hold
and
on,
I,
Donnie doesn't know what that is.
It's,
Any of that.
That's cool.
You don't know what that
She
is
can
either,
tell the
Dan?
story. I'm good.
It's Molly and acid
Okay.
Oh,
at the same
yeah.
time.
No.
Not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
And
huh?
hippie,
Never.
and hippie
Good to know.
flip is mushrooms and Molly at
Yeah.
the same time.
Okay.
So I candy flipped. It was Molly and acid, and so we were at this Galantis concert in Eugene, and we're like vibing. We're like, woo, yeah. And then the concert's over, and me and my friend are
Wait,
wired.
can we clip that out
Oh,
and
yeah.
make that a little
Woo,
button?
yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I'll do too.
And we're like, the night's not over, bro. We got to keep going.
The night's
So
never over. Move to live.
Then we drove 45 minutes to the Oregon coast.
Oh my.
Which is
God.
the
And-
greatest place on earth.
I love
It's
driving on
pitch
mushrooms.
black. It's pitch black, and we're like, we have nothing to do. Like, we were waiting for the sunrise. We're like, we still have like 5 hours to the sunrise. So we go into the only like pancake diner that's
and
open.
7 hours of a fry.
Yeah. It's like 4:30 a.m. after the concert.
She's like,
so we go into this fucking
"Pancakes,
diner,
motherfucker."
and there's nobody in there except for these two sailors in the back, and you're like stereotypical sailor gear.
I know where the story's
Like,
going.
they
The
have
white,
the-
the
Yeah, I know
everything,
where
the
it's
hat.
going.
The
Weird
hat,
shit.
they have everything.
This
and I'm
sounds like a Mickey story, dude. Were you wearing jeans?
Were your jeans still on in the morning?
Duh.
So I like walk in and I'm like, oh, Gina, this is weird, bro.
Gina?
Like, that's my best friend Gina that I did it.
Gina?
All my drugs with her.
No,
Gina.
jeans, Gina. Jeans,
Oh.
Gina.
That was China.
And I'm like, okay, bro. I'm like, you stay out here. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So I go into this bathroom. It's like probably like a 3 foot by 4 foot bathroom. Like it's fucking small. And have you ever seen when a ceiling is painted like clouds?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The whole fucking bathroom is painted like clouds.
All over in
Oh.
Vegas.
So I sit
And
down.
you're frying?
I'm fucked up. I'm
Wait.
literally like on acid, and
It
Molly
would have been
just,
so
like,
dope if the ground was clouds too.
No, it would not have been
It
because
would-
I sit down and all of a sudden I like see my left side like moving in close to me, and so I'm like, I put my hand on this one, and then this one looks like it's moving at me, so I'm like,
Yes.
and then I'm like this, and then I like convince myself that all the walls are closing in on me. So the whole time I'm going to the bathroom, I'm like this, like, in periodic,
Oh my
like,
God.
literally feeling all over.
That's
the
not
place.
good, actually. That's
it
pretty
was
crazy.
so scary.
That would be fun though. Once you get
And
out,
so
you're
I'm
like,
like-
woohoo! I made it.
Literally, after I went to the bathroom, I like just put it out, and I saw Gina, I was like, oh fuck, I'm alive.
She's
And so,
like,
like,
where
whenever
have you
you're-
been? You've
she's
been gone
like-
for 2
Right?
hours.
You're like, we should make a
2
movie.
hours.
You're like, we should make a movie called Escape Room.
I'm like, she's literally saying the bathroom's closing, and she's like, shut the fuck up. She's like, these sailors are talking about being out at sea. And I'm like, no fucking way. So we order
She's
pancakes,
like, I think
and we
I have
like
scurvy.
scoot our table closer, and we literally just like sit there and like I couldn't tell you any of the stories that these like.
I bet it was so
sailors-
amazing though.
These sailors were like recounting their stories of being out at sea, and we're both just sitting there like slowly eating pancakes, like,
Like they're your grandpas you never met.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I know.
Literally,
Yeah.
I was like, these are the coolest people I ever met, and I was like, holy fuck! And then we like kind of see the sun coming up, so then we like rip over to the coast and like sit on this huge concrete wall, and she pulls up this joint, and we just like absolutely ripped this joint, fried as fuck, watching the sun rise the entire ocean. It
pretty
was
rad.
like the coolest moment I've
That's
ever
pretty
been a
fucking
part
rad.
of. Except
sounds
for when
great.
like I thought I was gonna die in the bathroom.
Right.
Okay, but we've
But you
all,
made
we've
it
all
out.
had that
You
thought.
made
though.
it out.
But now
Yeah,
that was a great story.
that was a good.
What all
story.
have you done?
Oh, that's about it.
I've done LSD, shrooms, acid, obviously.
Wait.
Ecstasy.
What's the acid and the LSD? Why are those different?
I don't know. That's just like what people label them as. So
They're definitely the
are they
same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting because I felt like
I didn't know if it was
acid
generational
and
gap.
LSD felt different to me.
I always do
There-
them as the same thing too.
There
yeah.
are different like,
Strains.
but I think
It's
they're
not
chemically
strains. It is,
exactly
yeah.
the same.
By far,
But yeah.
like the craziest.
It's just
one
set-
I've done
Well, it's
Setting.
also
is the
your
moon
brain. It's
rocks.
also your own brain too.
It's set and setting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the craziest one I've definitely done. Like I've obviously done weed and like the easier
Oh,
ones.
back to moon rocks
Cocaine.
though. Moon rocks.
Moon Rock. So I went to this music festival in Canada called Pemberton, and it was like 60,000 people were at this music festival. And the first day, so we're like camped, and we somehow got on like a main road of the camp because there's like tents everywhere. It's like in this huge basin, so there's no service or anything. And
I need that right now.
the first,
I really
so
do.
like we're in this tent, like literally you're just like lined up, like.
Who cares about anybody? We're here.
And the first day we're like setting it up, and we're just seeing like this naked dude like tripping balls running through the camps, like stumbling through people's camps and shit. And we're
Dude,
like,
okay.
the first day.
Can I take a sidebar?
Yeah.
What's your thought when you see that? Because I know my thought when I see that.
My thought was, this is about to be the craziest fucking. day
Yes,
of my
dude,
life.
that's my thought. I'm like, this is gonna
Yeah.
be fucking litty, dude.
I
This
was
is gonna
like,
be so fun.
This is gonna be a good
Yeah.
ass time, right?
Thank you for. Oh, dude.
So we
yeah.
come in, and we had gone into Canada, and we
Yes.
stayed a night before in Vancouver.
Oh, you can do that?
Not anymore. You have to have a passport, and you can't get one. So.
In vaccination card.
But so we
both of
we
those.
went in and we bought like all this weed in Canada, right? Because we weren't like anywhere legal where we could buy it, and we weren't trying to sneak it across the border. So we put it in our fucking friend's sleeping bag. Phil,
I
will
thought she was gonna say vagina.
Phil, I'll rue Phil for the rest of this entire trip. So we get there. You had to hike a mile into the campsite with all your shit. So it was like a fucking long walk to the parking
You were
lot.
frying at this point or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
So it's the first day. So we get there and we're like,
Oh, you're talking moon rocks right now.
I'm waiting until I get to the moon rocks.
Okay,
I have
okay,
to
okay.
explain these Canadians that gave me the moon rocks because they're quite possibly the craziest people you're ever going to hear about in your life. Okay. So we walk in and we're like, okay, Phil, where's your sleeping bag so we can smoke some weed? Phil lost our entire Phil loses one thing. It's his sleeping bag with all the fucking weed.
He lost the entire sleeping bag of weed.
He lost our only weed.
How?
They must have just taken.
But how?
Just for the weed.
No, he said
Either that or smoked it.
no. He fucking lost his whole sleeping bag, so he didn't have a sleeping bag the whole time either. So Phil's a fucking moron.
How do you lose a sleeping bag, Phil?
We didn't lose. It's a
Fucking
mile.
Phil.
It's a mile and a half trek in.
Phil is definitely
none of
not
us
a Jake.
lose anything. We fucking hate Phil. We
Yeah,
hate him.
we hate Phil.
We hate
We
him.
love Jake and we hate Phil.
So we're like talking to our neighbors, and we're like, bros, we're like, this fucking moron that we came in with lost our fucking weed. Like, we're pissed off about it. And they're like, oh, no problem. Like, we'll give you some weed. So we're like, okay, cool. So we start smoking with these Canadians, and we're like really vibing with them, and we go to bed. And the next morning we wake up, and we had left our food cooler outside of our tent, but we're on a main road. So someone had stolen all of our food for the week.
Jesus.
All of our food for the week. So we're like, fuck. Like, we have no food. We have no weed. We're screwed, right? And so we wake up in the morning and we're like, we look at the Canadians. I'm like, Jade, bro. I'm like, someone stole our entire cooler of food. We don't have any food for the week. And he's like, you don't need food. Don't worry about it. So these Canadians bring us in on the first night, and they're like, we're going to give you moon rocks. And we're like, okay, what's a moon rock? And they're like, the purest form of MDA. Just take this shit.
Yes, please.
Yeah. We took these moon rocks.
I'll
and,
take
like,
4, please.
I literally, like, I felt like I was, like, in a simulation. Like, I felt like I was, like, levitating above the ground and just, like, hovering everywhere I was going. Like every concert I watched, I sobbed. Like I was just like, this is beautiful. Everything about this is amazing. I love being alive. This is so cool. And then because we were in this huge basin, so it'd start raining. There was double rainbows everywhere.
And you're like,
I'm
rainy.
tripping nuts,
And
bro.
that's, and the sky's rainy.
I'm like, oh my God, this is the most beautiful thing ever. So I stayed awake for 2 days.
Wait,
I didn't sleep.
I agree with you though, because
Wait, for 2 days straight?
So for 2 days I didn't sleep. You're acting fucking out of character. You need to go to bed. And I'm like, okay. So I sleep for 3 hours and I wake up and I come outside to all the Canadians sitting in a circle, crisscross applesauce, and they all have these little spoons, and they all have little bags.
were they Canadian Indians?
Yeah.
They were just Canadian. They were
crisscross applesauce,
straight up
so they
Canadians.
I think they were sitting Indian
no,
style.
but listen to this.
Canadian.
So they're
Yeah,
all
Canadian
sitting
style. Canadian
crisscross.
Indian.
They're sitting crisscross applesauce.
Canadian.
And I'm like walking out and I'm like, what are you guys doing? And they're like, oh, we're playing Is This Coke or Is This Molly?
Oh my God.
And I
Yes.
was like, what do you mean?
Yes.
And they're like, do you want to join? And I was like, I'd like to know what the game is first before I join in on
And
this.
that's the difference between me and you.
Yeah. And so what they would do is
I love games.
they each
Let's
had
play.
little, like, they had swapped bags. So they would take each of them had their own little personalized individual spoon. They would take it, they would snort it, and then they would all go around in a line and they'd sit there for about 5 minutes and then they would, like, eloquently discuss, like, do you think this is cocaine or do you think
Oh my
this is Molly?
God.
I'm like, first of all, I definitely had Molly. And I'm like, if I had Coke, you would know because I would need some Molly.
And they would sit there and they would have these, like, crazy, like, long discussions for like 45 minutes, and then they would repeat the process. And they'd be like, do you think this is Coke or is this Molly? And
They're
then
like,
they'd be like,
ew, it's Coke.
literally, it was the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. And then they started attracting people that like wanted to barter. So it became like a black market.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
they're
we were
Canadian.
right-
They're Indians. I forgot.
we were on the main road. So we ended up like trading this guy for 3 beers, like a bag of cocaine. Like people were trading their clothes for drugs. Like it was.
Was this in Colombia? Where was this?
Jesus.
It
I'm
was
just kidding.
in,
Oh,
it was in
Canablia.
Pemberton, BC. So it was like right next to Whistler. And it was the most insane thing I've ever
That
seen.
sounds so amazing, though.
It was the coolest experience
It
of my
just
life.
like that story makes. Okay, it sucks that I have to preface this. I'm not racist or anything like that, but that story makes me believe that people are people everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're in a whole different country, and they're like, "Is this Molly or Coke? You wanna play,
You're
dude?"
like, bro, yeah.
I'm like, "That's an American fucking game for sure, dude. I love it."
It was insane though. The Canadians were fucking bananas because
I bet,
they
eh?
were doing like K and shit, and I was too scared to do that. But like they would like literally overdose.
Yeah.
Like
That's
they
how-
would
well, that's-
overdose, and they would seize in
that's
each
how you do
other's
it, though.
arms, and I'd be like, "Whoa, I need to go get medics?" And they're like, "Nah."
For people that like ketamine, though, that's how you're supposed to do it.
It's,
Yeah.
like seize out, bro,
Yeah,
and that's why they were
it's
like,
like-
"Do you want
it's
to try
K-hole,
some?" And I'm
yeah.
like, "All of you are seizing out, so not really."
Yeah,
like
it's-
I'm scared of that. Like
I
can't-
never did enough to do that much, but I definitely got like fucked up, and I'm like, that was a man. But I would never do
I
that.
never
That's
had
crazy.
enough balls to do it.
They're like, you have to
Yeah.
keep going. I'm like, no.
I'm
good.
It was crazy though. It was fun. It was a good time. I really enjoyed it.
Just being alive, dude.
Yeah.
I feel it.
I actually at that same exact music
We need to
festival
do it
literally
soon, Dan.
saved a man's life.
We need to do it soon. Just awaken our true selves.
Ketamine?
Yeah.
I'll
No.
never do
Nah,
that.
well, I
no,
mean,
no.
I watched way
if
too many
that's
people
Forever
die.
keeps this here.
if that's what it takes, though, to awaken your third eye or to open your third eye.
Oh. I
You
try to
believe
align
in
my
like you
chakras.
believe in like the outside being.
Not necessarily.
I
I
don't-
think
I
I
don't think
think
I believe in
I think
it.
the higher power is within,
Okay, fair enough.
and you just need to achieve it.
The awareness.
Yeah, exactly. You just need to achieve it, and it, you can do it sober, but in my opinion,
It's better not.
I need some mind altering things to make me see some whack shit, so I can realize what the fuck's really going on in my mind.
I genuinely believe
You
that
gotta remove
drugs
the-
made
you
me
gotta remove
more
the ego.
open-minded.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know anything, dude. Like
Yeah.
Doctor Strange
Yeah. You
when
gotta
she pusses, and he's like,
Yep.
So this one time, we played sports.
At band camp?
This one time, oh my God, you're so old.
Yeah, I'm old.
You're so old. My uncle says
knew
that
the
to
reference.
me.
Damn.
You know the fucking
Damn.
No, listen to me.
You knew where I was going, though.
Anyways, this one time, my
Is this in
old
or out?
teammate and I, the pre-workout C4.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my teammates and I used to take that before we went to like
Used to
weights
be
and
illegal.
conditioning. Yeah, dude, that shit's fucking crazy. So
But
we
it's
used to
awesome.
take that before we went to conditioning.
Cocaine.
and weights and whatever. Pretty much.
Yeah, it's a
So-
clairvoyant cocaine.
Yeah, so we used to like we used to dry scoop it too. So we would like just basically eat chalk is what it felt like.
Yeah.
No, it's basically freebasing cocaine.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So there was this one night where like all of us had we called it Hell Week for softball.
I know
So
where the
it was
story's
just like
going.
it was awful. None of us wanted to drink, but like all of the freshmen were like, yeah, like let's get like fucked up, like we're ready to go, we're ready to rally. So the girl that I peed
C4.
her bed, this is 3 years later. So
Same girl.
Same
Gotcha.
girl. 3 years later, the one I peed her bed. She's like, dude, let's just snort the
Just in
C4.
time.
Oh my god.
She's like, let's just snort the C4, and I'm like, okay. Not even.
You didn't even think about it.
I
You're
didn't
like,
think
okay.
about it. I was like, okay. Like I was hopeless at this point. I was like, dude, like I'm not gonna be able to drink. I'm not gonna be able to rally. Like, yeah, let's just snort the C4. Long story short, the whole night went on. We did not go to bed until 7:00 in the morning. Like we were literally sitting fully awake, having like a conversation like this at 7:00 in the morning in her living room, and I was like, dude, I don't know if we'll ever sleep. And she was like, dude, this is the craziest thing because I really feel like awake right now.
She's
Like
like, "You
I'm
want
I'm
another bump?"
fine. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, oh my
The
god,
bump.
Yeah.
dude. The next day though, like I slept the entire day. I felt awful. My nose was blue, like from snorting the C4. It was
But then
blue
you did,
raspberry.
like some cleaning presses and you're fucking.
Dude, no, I slept the whole day. I was like, fuck that. I'm never doing it again. So that's the extent of my
Yeah, you should never sniff.
So
Fucking
pretty much what you're
pre-workout.
saying is weed has been.
weed's my ride or die. That's the thing is that she's my bitch. You could always rely on her.
And 2 big girls, 1 dream.
2 big
Yeah.
girls.
One big dream.
Thanks
One
for
big
joining
dream.
Two
us.
big girls, 1 big dream.
You said one dream.
Thanks for joining us,
think I
ladies.
said big.
Yeah,
This is
thanks for
fun.
having
Yeah.
us.
So I guess we should make them take us out.
Yeah.
All right.
Saying goodbye.
Yeah.
Say goodbye.
Yeah.
It's not forever though. Like
Well, it is for Rainey.
It
She doesn't
kinda
work
feels
anymore.
Like
fine.
it is forever though. It also feels
Rainy,
weird. I
hey,
can't hear myself pause.
look at me. It's not.
It feels like it is, bro.
I promise it's not, dude.
I'm looking in your eyes. and
Rainy-
I'm actually
Rainy.
saying goodbye.
We'll have you
Never
on
wanna
anytime you two want to make it.
Nikki, fucking hold talk some sense into this bitch for a second.
Rainey's actually, she's being deployed.
Oh, do you have stage 4
To Afghanistan,
terroristic tendencies?
where we just pulled everybody out of.
No, she has stage 4 terroristic tendencies.
Terroristic.
She's gonna
I
be
am terroristic.
arrested soon.
So I will be going to Canada to infiltrate their government.
Guantanamo's not in
Nice. That's a
Canada.
good place to go.
Yeah, Canada. No,
It's in
that's
Cuba.
the one. We're gonna take it over. It's gonna be pretty sick.
Like
It should be pretty
Samoans,
easy.
Canadians.
Anyways, thanks for having us.
Yeah, probably don't tell the CIA what I divulged.
We won't, but
There's
if
going to
they
be a lot
listen,
of things to cut out, but there's going to be hopefully a few things to keep in.
there'll be some good stuff.
Like where Tyler admits he has a micro penis. I think that's really important that everybody knows that.
Well, Brittany told us already,
Uncircumcised.
so.
One,
Hey,
yeah.
but you know what's cool about
Wait,
that
pause.
though?
Let me go out on one thing.
No, I want to say
It's
something
a
first.
would you rather.
No.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even.
I
We got
may have a
one.
micro
One would you
penis,
rather.
You gave
but
us one
Mickey
would
said
you
she'd
rather.
Try anything twice.
Okay.
Shut up.
We had one would you rather tonight. Let's
Okay.
have another.
This is the last one before we sign off
I'm just
because
glad I got to say my
I'm
piece.
honestly sleepy.
Boo fucking who.
This is for all the boys. Would you rather have a C cup boobie that you can do nothing about? Everyone's gonna see it.
like
you gotta
personally on me?
Just
yes,
one.
Okay.
Just
on
one.
you. No, it's a
Just-
chest, and you have to
C
like
cups?
you gotta show them off. So you're wearing a V-neck, like your cleavage is out.
Okay.
Okay.
Or would you rather have a micro penis?
Oh, tits. For
Tits.
Sure.
Tits.
You're just gonna embrace them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, tits.
100%.
It's not like you're gonna have a weird body with the tits though. You're gonna have a fucking. I
You have
feel
like
you're
a,
gonna
you have like half a rack.
It's not
I
gonna
would
be
play with
Is it
them
gonna
all
be
the time.
proportionate though?
Right?
Am I gonna be chubs everywhere?
No, like you literally just have one. Like your body is the way it is right now, but you have one C cup boobie.
That's fine.
I'd be like, look at
I'll
this
do
shit.
that without the whatever.
Yeah.
Let's try
Fuck
it.
My interpretation was you definitely had two,
Oh,
but
I'll take one,
Two,
two,
yeah.
you
whatever.
can choose.
Fuck it.
You can choose.
Yeah.
See, but if you had one, you could
Too
get some
sweetens
kind of
the
like
deal.
GoFundMe type thing probably.
Okay, fine. Another would you rather.
My OnlyFans would
Would
be
you
blowing
rather
up.
fight a kangaroo or a badger?
Kangaroo.
Badger.
Oh, some controversy.
All right, before
Dan?
me and Donnie take off.
Kangaroo,
Dan,
badger.
Kangaroo, probably.
Boom.
Why?
I said kangaroo too.
Yeah.
Kangaroo's gonna beat the.
Be a good
fuck
boxing
out of
match.
you,
Bro,
sir.
Badgers can
badgers
beat
are
you
fucking
fucking up.
scary.
They will
dude.
shred your ass. A
Kick it
kangaroo
in
is
the
gonna be
face,
boxing, but
and like if you can get it's gonna get a couple shreds, but I feel like you could wrestle it down.
no.
Yeah, obviously
You cannot
the
wrestle a
dude,
badger.
a kangaroo is
How
gonna
big is a kangaroo foot?
big.
Probably.
Bro,
second
it's gotta
size
be
of
this
my
big.
foot.
But wait,
Size 14 or
but check
15.
this out. No one's taking this into account. Kangaroos have claws like a motherfucker too.
Not
on
like
their
a
hands
badger,
and their
bitch.
Not like
feet.
a badger, bro.
Not like a badger.
But kangaroos have a lot more force than a badger does, and they're also level ground.
I guarantee if you look it up, a badger is
Aren't
more dangerous than a
kangaroos
kangaroo.
like super fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just
Yeah.
gotta hit him in the face one time and he'll
Nah,
be like,
yeah, good
What
luck,
if you
homie.
just
They
poke
got
him in
reach.
the eyes?
Look, I've seen Kangaroo Jack. I'm going for the boxing
Dude,
match.
I saw a kangaroo 2 weeks ago in Lagoon, and I sized that motherfucker up real quick.
that
And I
wasn't
was
a
like-
real kangaroo.
And he had a friend. Though.
That was a
I was about to
wasn't a
take him out, but he had a friend. So
That
I
was
was
a badger.
like, nah.
That was a badger.
that was the badger.
That's just
bridge.
like not a fair fight at that point.
No,
though.
a
Like,
badger,
that's
dude.
not-
There's like, that's okay. I feel like
Have you learned
it's a
anything?
lot more of an intimidation factor with a badger, though.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Like
Yes.
a badger
Yeah.
puts up a
Tyler,
scarier
shut the fuck
front
up.
than a kangaroo does.
Here's the thing about kangaroos is they can reach heights from anywhere from 3 to 8 feet and can weigh between 40 and 250 pounds.
Pass on even the 40.
They can reach speeds up to 40 miles per hour.
Wait, at hopping?
And they also have
Is it
highly
punching?
specialized teeth.
And claws.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. But what about badgers?
Low to the ground. Don't weigh
More
as
scary.
much.
All right.
More
BRB, I
scary.
gotta do
But
some
it's more of an
research.
intimidation.
the
it's more of an
badgers is like-
intimidation factor, though.
it's like
a
a
badger
one-up
is
on every single
scarier
one.
than a fucking kangaroo.
Badger's
That's
good.
what- what I mean,
feel
though.
like badgers are just so like sporadic.
But
and,
that's
like,
all in
Yeah.
your head,
vicious,
Donnie.
They're close
you
to
know?
the ground. It's hard to
That's
find.
all in your head, dude.
No.
It's
I
hard-
outweigh a
feel-
kangaroo easy.
Your feet
Listen,
and your
I
legs
feel-
are much stronger than your hands and your
I
arms,
feel
bro.
like I can like treat a kangaroo kind of like a dog, and like
Hell
I
no.
can convince it to like kind of
Hell
like
no,
love
Mickey.
me, but I can't do that to a badger.
Hell no.
But
You
a
don't know what the
kangaroo
fuck you're
can
talking
also
about, Tyler.
like they're
Did you just say you can convince a kangaroo to
Yeah.
fall in love with you?
Yeah, you're like, give me a
no,
hug.
to just like be like
Give me a
nice.
hug.
Yeah.
you just hug
Hell
it. Just
no.
hug
Yeah,
that
just
kangaroo.
to hug the.
You can't
What
hug
if
a
I
fucking
went-
badger.
What if I went in the kangaroo's like little belly pouch?
You climbed in the marsupial pouch?
Would not fucking
Mickey, have you ever seen the inside of a kangaroo's belly pouch?
Dude, yeah, actually, yes, I did see a video about that
disgusting.
not that long ago.
That's
Why is it so
disgusting.
gross? I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be like furry and warm.
Yeah,
no.
like a little
It's
pouch.
like raw.
'Cause that's where the
ass-
baby
it's
lives,
Like
yeah.
raw ass skin.
Well,
It's a
there's more
marsupial
hands in there
pouch.
to hug it or
It's
something.
literally their belly is it's a belly pocket.
No, that shit is.
Fucking-
It's honestly
Dude, hey,
gross.
anyways, badger all day for me.
You're
I'm
alone.
still saying
All fucking
kangaroo.
day,
You're
son.
alone on that, bro.
I don't think I am. I think
You are.
I think Rainey might be on my
you're the
side.
deciding vote. Badger or kangaroo?
We got 3 kangaroos, 1 badger.
It's
How is
true,
she a
but I wanna
deciding
see what
vote?
she- I want to hear what she has to
That's
say.
basic math, Donnie. Come on.
3 to 2. Either way,
Round up,
kangaroo wins.
stupid.
That's still
Read a
not.
fucking book. Who's
That,
the
look,
teacher
I know,
here?
if you
you're right,
round
you're
up,
right.
that's
We're-
still
we're
3 to
0.
3. That's
No,
still
if we round up, it's
Okay.
0 to 5.
Here's the thing. I am scared of most like animals that are able to use like some other.
I'm gonna be
lenses,
honest.
like
the
human
listeners
arms.
don't give
that
a fuck
scares
about
me.
any of that.
That fucking scares
kidding.
me. The only thing that's a little bit concerning about badgers,
She looked it up.
particularly for you,
Okay,
is that when
They
they're
love meth.
attacking larger animals, they go for the scrotum,
that's fine. I
Oh,
wear
shit,
jeans.
which
dude.
is kind of
I
scary.
wear jeans.
Yeah.
Obviously, jeans are fucking. You know?
Kangaroos don't
The
go for the
save all.
scrum, dude.
Yeah.
That was a factor I wasn't
Unpenetrable.
prepared for.
Yeah.
But I've also seen videos on the web of like kangaroos absolutely donkey kicking people,
Yes.
but front ways.
I swear to God,
So-
I'll drop my whole body weight on a badger just to catch a perfect choke.
I'm just
Bro,
saying.
have you seen Alone? There's
No.
a show called Alone, and my man's Jordan kills a badger with like a fucking hatchet or something. So I think I could do it.
With a hatchet.
But a kangaroo.
But we're
even
not
if he
talking about
kicked
having
you like
weapons.
Okay,
that-
but a kangaroo can take a fucking hatchet from you, throw it to the side.
We're
like, "What's up,
talking
bitch?"
about a-
Bam!
Absolutely.
We're
But a-
talking
but a
about a bare
kangaroo-
knuckle fight. There's no weapons involved.
Rainey,
Dude, a
what's up?
kangaroo.
I'm
Hey,
with you, bro.
we're cool.
A
Yeah,
kangaroo
what's
would
up? You
get
know, so.
one hit in and like
And
leave
knock you out.
alone.
No.
A
No.
badger would
That's
fucking.
how
we're
I
talking-
feel
but
too.
that's
Like
I
not
think
the
so, too.
kangaroo
We're
will get
talking
the
about a
1-2
fight.
buckle my shoe, and it's
A badger
it's
would
a
keep
day.
going.
Especially
But
if you
we're
fall
talking-
down.
But
Yeah.
that's what we're talking
He'll
about.
hop off.
A fight, though.
A badger hop on
We're
your
not
ass with
talking
those
about
claws.
an encounter.
Yeah, badger. Like once the badger kills you, it's like not even
Wait,
done.
He's gonna
Mickey,
eat your
Mickey,
ass.
Donnie,
Yeah, it's not done.
We're not talking about encounter though. We're talking about a fight.
Yeah, and badgers are fucking
But
crazy.
Dan tried to bring in.
Kangaroos
gonna
all about
punch
the
you once
boxing
and leave you
match.
alone.
They
Hell
knock you out,
no.
they're done.
Yeah, they will.
Dude, kangaroos. I bet a kangaroo's tail. weighs
So-
as much
Can
as
you
both
can you
your
look
legs.
really quick? Just see what's more dangerous, kangaroo or a badger?
Oh, that's a good one.
Very.
And
yeah.
we'll end it there.
very
It's gonna be
blunt.
kangaroo. I guarantee you somebody else has searched that on.
But that's because people try to fight kangaroos. And, yeah, you know what I mean.
And they win.
Shut the fuck
Often.
up, Dan. I'm just kidding.
Often.
Tyson will knock out a
No,
kangaroo.
then I wouldn't say the more. Tyson knocked anything out, dude.
Exactly.
Tyson versus the kangaroo would be tight.
I'm bummed.
That would be a great match. I
Look,
would pay the pay-per-view
Dude,
price
I know
to
it's
see
too
that.
late, but Tyson would have wrecked Roy Jones Jr., dude.
It's not too late, man.
If
Tyson's
it
huge.
wasn't a stage fight, Tyson would have fucked him up, dude.
I've never been a big fan of Tyson until recently when
Really?
I watched him. Yeah.
Dude, Tyson's the champ, son.
Like, if you would have asked me Tyson or Ali every time.
Nope.
But recently
Ollie's
when I...
quick and he's got endurance. Tyson.
That's what I
that
said.
motherfucker
Recently
chin
when
one
I saw
time, dog.
Tyson come back,
He's a fucking animal, dude.
fuck yeah.
He's crazy.
Yeah, because he's going to bite someone's
Rainey?
ear off.
Okay, listen.
It's up to you to end the episode. This is the last bit of
There's
information we need.
End it great,
There's
Randy.
like
End it great.
no freaking
Stats.
like. There's no stats on it other than like
So
some
it's definitely.
Quora
There's no
fight.
stats on it.
Okay,
I
but
will
Donnie,
say,
wait.
I will say that I asked my boyfriend, and he said that a kangaroo will win, quote unquote. Kangaroos are way too big. Those motherfuckers are over 200 pounds.
Yes. Okay,
So am
Donnie,
I.
wait. I want to attest to what you said, though, Donnie.
What
But
the
wait,
fuck?
Donnie.
Who cares?
But you said
200
this.
pounds ain't nothing.
Donnie, you said this backwards. We'll end this after this, I promise. You said, what's more dangerous, a kangaroo or a badger?
Badgers.
You guaranteed kangaroo.
No, I said a
You
badger.
just a minute ago. Well, okay.
I would fight a kangaroo because a badger is more dangerous. That's what I'm saying. A badger
okay,
is more
I thought
dangerous.
You said you'd. Okay.
Hey, kangaroos' kicks range from about 850 to 1,000 psi, which is
Jesus
comparable
Christ.
to the strongest bites from a million predators.
What?
So not only do you have to defend against its teeth,
Million all
claw,
at
and
once.
claws, you have to defend
House
against
cats?
its legs.
What are we talking about?
Bro, I'm just saying. I think it's kangaroos.
I would rather fight a badger for sure.
Whatevs.
And we'll end on that.
All right.
Okay, take us
You
out.
guys got to take us out.
You have to say dad buds out bitches at some point.
Wait, what do I say?
Dad buds out bitches at some point. Say whatever you want, but you have to say that at the end.
All right, everybody. It's been fun.
It's been real.
We love you guys.
Kangaroos would win.
What do I say again?
Dad bods out, bitches.
Dad bods out, bitches.
Pew, pew, pew.
Hell yeah.